once again to Deadly Dealings, episode 14. I'll get the game right at least half the time.
So we're fighting dragons.
No, you will not be fighting dragons. The party finds themselves finishing up a conversation with some goblins. Actually resting after having a conversation with some goblins, I believe.
To rest.
Yes.
But first my dear friend, I need bandages. You have no spell points left.
So I believe a couple of things. I think first of all, just to update you, Darius, you basically are actually through your spells. The only two that you have are that Expeditious Retreat Potion and that Adhesive Spittle Potion.
Okay. Then the answer is a firm no, but...
Oh no, you have the bandages. It's
me, Mario.
Oh,
yeah, it's Branja.
my bad. I thought I heard Luigi.
Because I am exactly at 1. I almost died last session.
I heard you 1v1 the boss. Very admirable.
Well, almost died 1v1ing the boss. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Look.
But he did do it.
You stood on your honor and integrity as a character.
Yeah, and I would have won, was it not because it had bullshit involved. And I actually couldn't damage him.
His honor integrity is a character that hates Lars and was doing what Lars would do.
Look. You can hate someone.
He's still an orc.
Well, for what? A broken clock
one-on-one
is
combat.
wrong twice a day. Lars can embody some good traits and still be a piece of shit.
I'm just saying, officially, if I had instilled upon him what should have been the punishment for what he did, he should have been killed. Because he started evoking the name of Lars, and if he evoked the name of Lars in a one-on-one combat, you would have been killed. Yes, you were like, I want to invoke the god of one-on-one combat at the start of the session, and I was like, okay, well this is gonna be your death.
The god of challenge looks about it, but I didn't realize that was Lars.
Right, but I did say Lars, and then you were like still trying to say like, well, still, but then thankfully I talked you out of it.
Oh, yeah, I guess for some reason I fucking don't pick all that.
That's the tape. Let's go to Devon right now.
Does exist.
Okay. Well, at least I'll be about half HP after this long rest.
Can we officially rest?
Yes, you can officially rest. You have a place here in the camp. They are not going to bother you because you are because of what you've done. They respect and fear you.
I also promised them shinies if they left us alone.
Yes,
that's true.
Ooh, shiny.
It will not take you.
Do they come for the shinies?
No one will really actually bother you. They are too afraid to come bother you for shinies.
All right, I'll secretly place 3 silvers around there.
Okay.
And I'll shine them up so that they shine.
Got my 4 HP back from long rest.
Yeah, a few hours will pass. Several hours will pass, and the party can feel much more rested and together.
Ryan, can I have another Scarfy after the rest of...
Just a reminder, you're only getting back 3 of your spells every new day. Or, you have 1 second level spell. You're getting 4 spell level or 5 spell levels. So 5 spell points effectively. So do not give yourself all of it back. I need to actually finish that on your character.
Yeah, I'm trying to math it out right now to make sure that my spell points are correct.
I have a tabulator for it that I just need to move.
Copy it from my sheet.
Yeah, I think I've got it on your sheet. I keep forgetting that we haven't done it yet, and then the campaign starts, and then I remember. So
I'm looking a lot better now, health-wise.
No, they have spell points, and I'm just using like normal shit.
Yes, the alchemist does slightly cheat the system.
Yeah.
But the alchemist may be getting a rebalance themselves as well.
No.
Rebalance nerfed.
Yes. Well, it's a rebound. They now get move action. They now get many of their things as move actions, which means that in some ways it's more powerful.
Yay!
So, like, if they consume their own potions, they count as potion, or their own extracts, they count as potions, so you can drink them at potion speed.
True.
Okay. Well, let us talk about what your plan is from here.
Well, I think it's getting back to Orma, right? Because we now have basically we have to now talk for on the goblin's behalf to Orma.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know, Darius, if you caught the last session, but essentially, I mean, if your character wouldn't have been okay with this, we can talk about it, I guess. But we essentially said we were gonna try to negotiate with them to try and get, because basically the whole thing with this, we were coming to make them pay their bill or whatever that they owe Omar, our Kip, I guess. I said to them if they agree to give us like information or Omar information, like we can try to advocate that they pay for less and get like future discounts and stuff as long as they provide information. So they agreed to it, but we have to go talk to our Kip and Omar and see if they're okay with it. And if they're not okay with it, I can personally fund it, but if we agree as a party, we can pay the difference if the goblins don't want to pay the full bill after I told them they probably wouldn't have to.
Sure,
Yeah, well, it's more so they want though like permanent changes, right? Like permanent like change to the bill also over time.
Yeah.
Did y'all write up a contract?
No, this was verbal with the goblins.
I think they were fine as long as you tried. I think I recall him saying like, as long as you're trying, they.
Yeah, and they. I mean,
yeah,
he
I guess
like
we can set off something more official later. I guess I'm fine with negotiating. Can't hurt.
Yeah,
I like that Goblin King.
Yeah, because nothing was like official because we didn't like talk to Omar about this yet. And I think the source of this was I wanted them to provide information because there's like this goblin cult that attacked us that they're like they're also afraid of them and stuff, and we kind of I was like, okay, it's good if we have like goblins who will give us information on them as well. So
Understood. Yeah,
that'd be a valuable resource.
They run the gem trade and stuff like that, so you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
John needs his diamonds later. He knows where to go.
Yeah, so now I think we're making our way back up to go talk to Arcade.
Okay.
Random encounter time.
Then that does mean that there is a potential random encounter that might finish off near Zul.
Well, I am now at 35 HP.
Good. That sounds perfectly not strong enough.
Yeah,
I'm only missing 17. What do you mean?
All right, I'll have to do a little bit more of this after I see what happens on this travel. But Ryan, I'm in the process of adding the spell point stuff together.
I appreciate it.
What did we get for your travels?
Oh, yeah, man. Yep, I see it.
Ooh.
And I did use 2 first level spells.
Okay. This is a whole lot of stuff going on. Let's take you to the map.
Oh, I'll be there in a minute.
I gotta get there first.
Yeah, no.
I haven't even gotten to my part of things. Everybody's favorite room. This map comes up so fucking much that I feel like the mathematics are fucked up.
You have set to randomize it?
Yeah, it's set. Yeah, I feel sometimes this is what there are these things that seem to come up far more often than they rightfully feel like they should.
Gotcha. You said TFT?
Yes.
Oh, Team Fortress 2? Wait.
I said TFT. Try that one more time.
Team fight tactics.
Well, I mean,
never even heard of it.
I mean, to be fair, Christian, to be fair though, TF2
yes,
is
FT can stand for 2, but everybody calls it TF2. If like you abbreviate it, it becomes TF2.
I realized I was wrong as soon as I said it.
Well, like I tried to be
I
there.
think
for you.
if they meet a
that song.
person they called Team Fortress 2 TFT, I will ask them what is
TFT.
wrong.
It's dynamite.
You okay?
Yeah,
Do you want to
yeah.
talk about it?
Okay, party. Let me bring you to the scene.
Scene of the crime.
Of the crime?
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Scene of your death.
No.
I gotta clear something here for you guys. Hold, please.
Yeah, I see what you got to clear. Get that out of here.
I don't see anything yet.
Loading in.
There you go. That should be fixed.
Like, I'm not loaded in. It's not
All the
fair.
voyage race
Did you
was
just-
reset.
Oh,
Oops, that's not what I meant. Oh, there is a gelatinous cube that's there that's not supposed to be there. Okay, there we go.
98.
All the correct things on the map. These off here.
All right, let's go ahead and get into our usual marching order.
I am not dead yet. I'm still at 98. I'm 100.
This marching order seems fine to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move yourselves on up. As you please.
I'm gonna give Echo a Tanglefoot bag
Okay.
for walking to hold on to.
As you do that, Branya, you will notice a sort of freshly run series of like strings from across the floor and then up to something that has like an area that's been like kind of chiseled and then slightly bricked over in the wall. Like there's like cobblestones that are kind of pressing something into place.
Ooh,
Whoa.
That was weird.
Discord died for a second.
Yeah.
Came back.
oh, okay. I thought that was just me.
That was instant replacement though.
Okay, I will point this out.
Yeah.
Maybe trap gun.
this
something-
screams like a trap to me.
Yeah, is this something you can easily dispatch of, Thaddeus, or should we just walk over? Are we able to walk over it, or is it clearly like it's all you'll follow?
It's hard. It's somewhat hard to see the string, so there is a chance that you could trigger the string.
Okay. I'll attempt a disable device.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Before you
Yeah.
do that, can we tell does Branya know from that perception like what this trap will do?
No.
No.
Is there
No.
some sort of roll or something I can make, or I don't know?
You
if
already
that-
made the roll.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll
Gotcha.
suggest we back away in case Thaddeus.
It meets my untimely demise right now. Like,
We don't have to, yeah, so we don't all get hit by whatever it is or fall through the floor or something.
absolutely. So then I'll
Just
move
spread
ahead.
out a bit.
Branya, you go ahead and back up. Just, that's good enough right there. And then I'll have Raven go.
Yep. And give me 2 steps forward to be in the place where it is.
1,
Thank
2.
you.
Steve. If I stand behind...
You can stand wherever the fuck you want.
Based on this, I want to ask is, if I stand behind Thaddeus, and I think they look like when we went touch the center track and I see coming. If I think it's about to hit him, could I try and pull him away?
Nerzul has the
I'm-
perception of a dead camel.
Yeah, that's what
You
like,
cannot
I was like,
try
I have
to react
camels.
quickly to something that you never would see coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but you're welcome to stand wherever you want in proximity to Thaddeus.
It's coming down the hallway, isn't it?
By all means. So,
Oh,
Thaddeus,
here, I want to stand inside of this room right here.
give me your
want to.
disable device check. Not quite good enough, but it does not trigger.
Okay. Is this a reroll situation?
You may
or-
reroll, yes. You did not fail by 5.
What the
Lord.
heck is going on?
Man, Discord is
an
being
aneurysm.
quite an asshole today.
Okay. Okay, I'm going for it again. Let's look at my party and just be ready for anything.
Ready for...
I wonder. Let me see real quick.
Nope, you got it.
Oh.
All done.
Nice.
You disable it. At this point, you can recognize as it kind of pulls away, and there is something that pushes against the stones but doesn't come all the way through. The way you kind of do this is you put your hand up tightly against the stones. You kind of reach down and you clip the cord, and you can feel like a bump against it, and you can pull away a couple of the stones very carefully that look like they're in there tight but turn out not to be. And as you do, you can see the axe that is sitting on the other side, waiting to slam someone in the face for walking through that square.
Good job, Thaddeus.
Alright, traps taken care of. There's gonna be an axe to my face if I failed. Yeah, I was to be more cautious about these kind of things.
Yeah. We got our hole finder, and we got our good lookers. We'll, try our best.
Hold on one sec. I need to... Something's not working properly on one of these things. Yep. I hate this about the way they did these sheets. Okay. Okay. Carry on. I would like 1 week where there's not some weird random problem that occurs.
At least it's not just you.
Yes.
This is an across the board problem.
Yeah, that's true. It's just damn.
The thing is, I'm paying them money. This should not be happening to me. I have paid the money.
I can't tell if it's like you disconnecting and reconnecting, or if it's all of us.
It seems to be all of you.
Yeah,
because everybody comes back with the loading cog.
Oh, okay. Because for me, it's only Steve that goes away and comes back. Everyone else stays.
Well, I
feel it.
Okay.
Well, everyone, back to the march we go.
Move it along.
Thank you.
Stop. Thaddeus, this time you see by this door up here yet another string across the floor. Looks almost identical to the one you saw before. I did not mean to write that intentionally, but I'll probably do it more.
Does it also have one that goes into the ceiling?
Nothing goes to the it goes across the wall and up to the wall.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, everyone, the usual drill, I guess.
Well, if Axe want me to cut from distance,
I guess we could just trigger a trap from a distance, right? Or is this one of those traps where it's even get a step on it?
Do you think it's the axe again, or could it be a pit trap? Because if it's a big pit, we can't all jump it.
Or something that comes down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Or from the ceiling, like gas.
And I look up and read that this is residence areas, right?
Yes, this is a residential area.
Are they allowed, if it's of other adventures, are they allowed to set traps in the residence hallway?
They are not allowed to set traps in the resident hall. They are not allowed to set traps in the resident hallway.
Oh.
Okay.
What's the etiquette on this? Should I be should we report this when we get back up or something?
This is what you would report to whatever the local drow are. So if you tell them up top, they're probably not going to be able to because of how deep you are. But you could report it to Arkip, who would let Omar know, and then Omar could report it.
All right, I'm making.
And that would be your chain of command.
Yeah.
I guess
what floor are we on currently?
Are these doors locked?
You're on 6. These doors are probably locked. You don't know until you try them. They're all closed.
I'm going to try them. I'll Illithor. My concern with the number of traps right now is I feel like someone's hiding in one of these rooms waiting for someone to get triggered to trap in an ambush.
I haven't thought about that.
So let's check the doors before we disable any traps. Just because if the trap is still up, even if they have knowledge of it, someone might accidentally trigger it to get to us. And we just try and handle whatever's behind us. This paranoia talking right now, but just
it doesn't hurt to knock and see if someone answers. People's homes, right?
Okay, and Nasu will just go to the door next to him and just slam on the door.
Yeah, you slam on the door.
It's an automatic.
And I am going to need you. I'm going to need Branya. Wait, this doesn't work right now. Oh, and I did get some working. To watch a web, a burst of web fly just past your face, as a spider appears into view.
Okay, that's fine.
Of everyone. And we will roll into initiative.
Do I hear anything from the other side of the door?
Battle up. Hold on. Nope. You do not hear anything yet from the other side of the door.
Okay.
Where did that thing come from?
The ceiling.
That's a good thought.
Ah, perfect. See, that is what I like.
Oh god, I can see something in the distance.
Also,
I guess
Also,
should note in
Christian,
case it matters.
let's remember
My
something.
spear is... Oh.
Keep going. Just reminding you of something. Keep going.
I see another thing there. Currently, I have axe on my shoulder and spear in hand, basically having going like this. So, not that I can attack with the spear, so there's also a two-handed weapon. But, well, no, I wouldn't actually have had the spear out because I'm not the one currently in the front doing the trap check. So don't mind.
Yeah. You know,
Right.
this we did get ambushed, but not by the things I thought we were.
Illithor.
That's
There's
not
no
fucking
sound that you
no.
hear from the door aside from the pounding on the door, not the pounding of something behind the door.
Gotcha. So spiders are immune to... I would know they're immune to mind effects.
Correct.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
they are vermin.
No illusions for them. I will alert the party that... Can I make out that it's a minotaur from here or no? I just see like half its square.
You can give me a perception check.
Sure. So yeah, I would just use my turn to alert them that there's a spider coming out. If you didn't see the thing,
And yeah, you can see like just barely the outline of the horns and the axe that it holds in its hand.
and I would point out there's a minotaur at the end of the hallway coming up.
Ah, they're so tired of Minnow.
All right, that's it.
All right. Spider thing. Gonna eat a bird, it's a spider thing.
I mean, the bird is in the air.
Why is this? Oh, I'm in ruler mode. Yes, and the spider is on the wall.
Wall's not in the air.
Wall, the wall where it is, it is. It's not. It's up high enough that most swinging things will not be able to hit it.
You telling me this hallway doesn't have a 90-foot ceiling?
Does that bite your bird?
It probably bites bird. Just got through the AC.
All right, let me assign the damage. Boom, take that bird.
Not the bird.
Bird.
Bird is hurting.
You will not be potioning or alchemist firing this thing.
No, I'm not right now. Shit. I guess Echo's gonna try and defend himself in my fight back.
All right. You Echo cannot use claws, just beak. By the way, since Echo is carrying a vial of something, as per your statement at the beginning of this.
Yes, he's currently carrying a thing that's. He's not gonna try and use right now. Hopefully, this bite attack does something.
Oh,
Yay!
good bite! Annoyingly good
Fighting
bite.
damage.
The spider takes good damage from this thing. Annoying fucking damage from this thing.
Yay!
Why does this thing not
How
have
tall is the ceiling?
Huh?
How tall is the ceiling?
15 feet. That has been the standard hallway thing, except when it is one of those massive rooms.
Yeah, I prefer always to ask the sun.
Yeah. No, I'm just letting you know. Because there are up to huge-sized creatures that come through these tunnels. They have to squeeze, obviously, left and right, but... So it'll take 4. Ouch. Branya.
All right. Gross. That spider's too high up for me to. I suppose I will. I can't even really get in the way of that.
No? You know there's a minnow at the end of the hallway.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
the
at the end of
spider
the
cannot
hallway?
AO you. The spider is up too high. So there's a minotaur, as Illithor has said, there is a minotaur at the end of the hallway.
You
Oh,
remember
okay.
this time,
But at
Steve.
the edge of the distance, I had to mouse over it actually.
Okay.
For some reason, he is always Omeros to me. I
For the
will only dead name
the
him.
very first time you need to say his name, he's Omeros. After that, remember.
And it was for like half a session too.
Yeah.
I say that like I didn't get like Demir and Mamdu mixed up a bunch of times, even though I had known them for years.
I mean, how many times did I flip flop
Whoa.
Dan and John's name over and over and over again?
Generic white guy.
Luckily,
I've
you didn't get
done
Ryan
that
mixed in with
for
that.
fucking reason too.
Okay, I do have 20-foot movement. That's what I
Alright.
thought.
I mean, don't go all 40 feet closer to it.
Yeah,
Brace yourself.
yeah. I will
Um,
move here.
Did you just forget?
Forget what?
Yo, Steve, where was the trap again?
Yeah.
There is a trap.
I
That was
appreciate you
there.
being honest there, because it will take its attack.
I thought.
Yeah.
Wait.
Nah, so
Oh,
remember I had said that I was fearing an ambush, so we should check the doors before I break the
Yeah,
trap.
I think this is a perfectly reasonable trap to have forgotten about because you all had thought about it, and then at the very
Finally.
last minute we're like, we should check on this, and then somebody was like, let me pound on a door as hard as I fucking can.
Which alerted the spider, and then this is like, okay, there it is. Like the sequence of events, how we got here,
I was
Yeah.
told to knock. I knocked.
Does a
I
21
bet you're
hit
probably
Branya?
I bet you're probably wondering how we got here. No, actually.
Damn it. All right, the axe makes a clanging sound as it hits against your armor as you take your steps. The Minotaur, however, will be making lots
Yeah.
more clanging noises.
a full
see, what
charge
is
down
this?
this narrow hallway.
No, but it has
What if
enough
we backed up
movement.
and let him trigger the trap?
That was my game plan. Like if whatever we did alerted an enemy, they would run into the trap not paying attention, hopefully, and hitting themselves, and then we would just get free damage.
The Minotaur will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forward, and will stand there prepared for something to come to him. Thaddeus.
Mhm.
Hands there,
traps.
menacingly.
Oh shit, he's doing the play.
I'm gonna do a dex mutagen. Put that juice right in my veins, and then
Tricky.
I'm gonna take out my loaded crossbow and shoot the spider.
Drinking a potion and drawing a weapon are both move actions. So you can draw the crossbow, but you will not be able to shoot. That is the downside.
That's unfortunate.
You can chuck a
Nice.
bomb at the giant spider.
I'm just gonna hold this crossbow.
Oh, you don't want to deal passive damage to your familiar.
And I'm gonna hold the crossbow up menacingly at the spider, finger on the trigger, just itching,
Okay.
waiting, and
I
passes.
can throw a weapon as part of the move action.
As part of moving, yes.
Yes. Okay.
You're telling
as
me I
I'm moving
can't
over
move
here,
for my drugs and
I
my
will
crossbow speed?
drop the axe against the wall
Well, I'm
and
trying
pulling
to
out
draw
the
a
spear.
crossbow.
Did you hear what I said, Steve?
Huh? No.
I am dropping my axe against the wall as I am pulling out the spear.
Sure.
Is a reach weapon.
Sure. You can have your reach weapon.
Cool. I'm stabbing the spider.
Sure. You can stab the spider. Which is, the 5 feet diagonal and then 5 feet up. Yep. That will hit, and that will knock the spider off the ceiling.
Nice hit.
Actually, I guess the spider will stay on the ceiling, technically, because it doesn't break down that quickly. Good hit.
I just like the idea that it just is on the speed.
Dead spider.
Skewered.
Now, Steve, does the 4 damage matter?
The 4 damage actually did matter.
Yeah, let's go!
It would still be conscious if not for the 4 damage.
I thought you said it would have still been live but unconscious.
Illithor.
So do I understand that it probably would have charged and it's doing something?
It doesn't have, you know that it doesn't have range to charge. It's more than 120 feet away from you. Branya is more than 60 feet away from it.
So out of character you said, or I don't know if it was in character, can I tell it's readying?
Yes, it has this like axe in like a position where as if something were to come forward, it's going to drop it almost immediately on the thing coming. This is a very obvious stance, so I'll give you this one.
Okay. I would relay that to the party that it looks like he's readying. And I don't want to like grease the floor and stuff because I don't know what's going to happen. So I will try to. Oh wait, I think I'm in range to grease his axe. Yeah, I think it's like 100 feet grease.
I mean, you could also preemptively, if he charges, grease the floor. Because when he's charging through grease, which I think like suffers massive penalties or something like that on the save.
I don't know. Whatever. I already decided I'm going to try to grease his weapon.
Okay.
Just
You
checking the
try to
range.
grease his
Oh,
weapon. if
grease
it's
is
in range.
lower than I thought. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't have range to do that. I thought it was much larger range. Okay.
I guess now the grease the floor plan, is he?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
ready.
if I recall,
It's
there is
cool.
penalties when you charge through grease on the save.
I don't remember. Whatever. I ready grease in case he starts to run up on our party.
Okay.
For under his feet.
Echo.
I'm gonna have Echo kind of just be by Branya and ready itself to throw the Tangle foot bag when the Minotaur approaches.
Okay. Branya.
All right. I'm told there's a
Owl beast ahead.
yeah, a beast down there, but I don't see him, so I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm gonna stand my ground, and I'm going to attempt to. Yeah, that guy's dead. Oh wait, that spider's dead. Never mind.
Yep.
I suppose I will just go defensive because if it's a Minotaur,
Sure.
I feel like I could reasonably assume that it's probably going to try to charge me.
The Minotaur will.
Something wrong then. Maybe it's a different system. I
Align.
thought what thing.
No, the Minotaur will go
My range is 45 feet. for
1,
grease,
2,
so-
3, 4, 5,
Trigger.
6, and stop,
Oh, okay.
and get his axe back into position. Thaddeus.
Take out my handy dandy measuring tool. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna move here, and with actually, nah.
Why? What? The trap's already been triggered.
Yeah, please don't get in my way.
Ah, I see. It's hard to line up a shot when there's two big people. It's just like,
This thing is taller, so you can aim up. You can
Okay.
aim
Hold
up in
on,
this
though.
particular case.
all right, then I will stand here and I will shoot my crossbow. Since I already had it.
I
ready.
guess it is
Yep.
a bit too far away from the bomb thing.
Yeah, it's too far away from the bomb, and I don't want to like.
But you can, just so we all know, you can do it. You'll just suffer penalties on it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't
You
want to
know.
suffer. I don't want to suffer penalties in this hallway.
Sure, it's just -2 or 4 at most. But yeah, just so you
Yeah.
know, I just didn't know if you knew.
And no matter what, you will still hit him.
Well, if he
You just-
botches, he will not hit him.
Well, yeah.
If he botches, he
Splash
can hit Branya. My favorite part of Thaddeus's bombs.
Oh, I guess you.
Well, it has been at least a session.
As I attempt to shoot a crossbow with.
That will hit the Minotaur.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
will take a tiny amount of damage. Okay.
I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shocked.
Bomb
That
game.
was Thaddeus. Nerzul.
Steve.
Now, John, you said whenever a creature enters that area, right? You're going to cast
I
grease?
said I was ready for the Minotaur. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just checking in.
Steve.
Just making sure.
Steve.
I'm not gonna grease my mouth.
If I, as a move action, right, while I'm moving, would you allow me the actions next to me take that and place it on my back, or no?
Fuck no.
No. Okay.
Putting something away is a lot more difficult than taking it out.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Well, I don't want to use the. Ryan, how comfortable and what would the word be? Confident are you being able to tank this minnow for a while?
Not too comfortable. I mean, I've got a pretty good defense. But
Okay, that's all your conversation.
Yep.
You are in combat. 6-second
You're right,
rounds.
I
I
talk
gave you
too
12
much.
seconds.
Yeah.
No, both of you talked too much. Both of you were 6 seconds. So
Oh, I meant generally speaking.
you do not talk too much, Ryan. Stop that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. I don't know how to shut up or stop a conversation at any
Oh, if I
point.
remember right, this Buster actually has reach from last time I fought him. We fought
I think
3
it's-
minnows, Steve. We know they have reach by now, right?
They're large creatures. Of course they have reach.
That thing has the biggest
not
axe
everything
I've probably
does.
ever seen.
I will go there, leaving my axe behind currently.
Mm-hmm.
Spear out,
Mm-hmm.
and if it comes within 10 feet, I will stab a bit.
Sure.
And yeah, it's a minnow. I should do this, so I will.
Sure. Illithor.
If you don't remember this on the top of your head, I'll just maintain it. But I think if you ready a spell and then you don't actually go through with it, you lose the spell, right?
So my rule is you can continue to ready the spell if you would like to continue to ready the spell.
Okay, then I will lose it. is the-
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just keep readying for the Minotaur to grease him.
Okay.
But I can move, right?
Yes, you
Ready
can
in the
move.
Standard?
Yep.
All right, I'll move a bit closer just to get more range on my grease here. Okay, so now if he takes even one step forward, I can grease him.
Okay. Echo.
That axe is ready, huh?
That axe is ready.
Echo's just gonna keep holding that action to throw the bag.
Okay. Branya.
That axe is a lot more ready than I am. I'm assuming we haven't been traveling for too long.
No.
Great.
Couple hours.
I guess he's gonna go in, isn't he?
Me?
Yes, I
No.
will. Oh, I will stand my ground and stay defensive.
Sure.
I will try to actually intimidate
I am
it.
standing with a spear next to you.
Let's see how well this goes over.
Ooh. You intimidate him.
Nice.
And he will.
That's himself.
Turn around and run.
He will look like it has maybe some effect. And so instead, on his action, he will grunt, walk over to this door back here, and start slamming his axe into it.
Jesus. Fuck that.
Thaddeus.
Like, what? Hold on. Can I make a knowledge check about this behavior? Is this?
Stand beforehand, right?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can give me a gauge check to try to figure out what he might be doing.
Nope.
Not sure. It seems like it does seem like a weird behavior. With the 10 I'll give you, it does seem like weird behavior. If you'd got lower than that, I might have been like, oh no, it seems like normal behavior. He's scared of Branya and he's moving down the hallway. But in this case,
He's summoning
it
those
is kind of
spiders.
weird because that's maybe if you're scared of somebody, you don't normally stay relatively within proximity. You would make some distance between. So there's something a little weird about it. But what?
He's just trying to do like Narzul and summon some spiders.
Oh Lord. My poster. Whatever. In this situation, I'm gonna reload my crossbow since I know I have to do that instead of moving.
Yep. Well, that is something you can do while you move. Reloading a crossbow while moving is something I will. I don't know. I'm gonna keep this as not allowed right now, because I realize that's a slippery slope. But crossbows are kind of weak weapons, so. But right now we're gonna keep it off the board. No sense in changing it mid-session.
Yeah, now I fully fell. Okay. I want to load my crossbow up, and I'm just gonna like.
You can load and take another shot because it's a move action. I thought for your crossbow to reload it, or is yours a standard? Because it's a light crossbow. I thought they were move actions.
No, it's more like I was thinking about holding an action because like I'm not sure what's going on. I don't want to like aggravate it right now. Let's already focus on something else.
Sure. Fine with me. That's gonna take us to Narzul.
Steve, if I wanna, no, I'm not even gonna try. What am I doing? What am I saying? 20. So I'm already having the I'm not even gonna move. I will, as move action, put my speed to the side for a moment, and I will take out an axe.
You're throwing axe?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Anything beyond the first interval is -2, so it is minus
well,
2.
Do you mean you're dropping? Or no, you're gonna throw the axe because you can do that all in the same motion. Yep. Sure.
And everything should be done though.
That will most certainly hit him. He snorts as that hits him. Illithor.
I'll stop readying the spell.
Okay.
Let it
Yeah, the
dissipate,
spell is
and,
lost.
I'll use my turn to cycle through languages to try to speak to it.
Okay.
If it answers me. Except for I'm not saying Orcish.
Give me a linguistics check if you have it.
Sure. I do. Wait, do I have ranks in it? It should be. I should, right? If it's on my summary page. Just want to make sure. Oh, I do. I've randomly specced into this, and I forgot. Oh.
Yeah, you will know that they speak giant.
Oh, do I have giant? I do not have giant. Okay.
Okay. So would you like to do something else instead?
No.
Okay.
I'll just cancel the spell and be confused what's happening.
Gotcha.
I'll 5-foot step to see if I can get a clear idea what he's doing.
Echo.
I'm gonna just have Echo rest on Branya's shoulder.
Okay. Branya.
Alright,
I guess I would say if any of them speak giant, try speaking giant to it. I don't know if anyone does, but
No giant here.
Oh, so
my little square thing that shows my character thing kept popping up in front of me, and I was trying to check the distance.
Mm-hmm.
You're 40 feet.
Yeah, I will move and that's to what is it?
Yeah. You are definitely sure that he feels the effects of that.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
The door busts open, and the Minotaur starts to squeeze its way in.
do we hear any screams from inside?
Yes, you hear screams from inside.
Oh.
He's not with us. We'll help you though. I'll
Thaddeus.
say an undercommon, I guess. I assume they.
What do you want us to do about this, Illithor?
Can I make a check of like the legal thing of this situation? Like, is our responsibility to like stop this guy now?
You don't have any responsibility to stop the guy. No, you don't need to even need to make a check. You are not obligated to stop this. There is no Good Samaritan law down here.
I would say we should see what he's doing. If he's murdering innocent people, we should probably stop that. It'd be beneficial to us to be known as people that help people down here.
You know, that was a good point. Oh.
But yeah, let's try and like speak to him if we can. Well, we can't, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's no
Let's see what he's
speaking with
doing.
him.
See what the hell this guy's doing in there. Perhaps a reward in it for us if we can save the denizens.
Well, he's all the way over there. Yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah.
Are we sure there aren't any traps on the way over there?
At least can I keep my eye out for that as I'm walking forward?
Sure, that was going to reduce your movement by half. Or give you a penalty to your perception if you'd like to do it at full speed.
What's the penalty?
The penalty is -10.
Never mind. I'm just gonna walk up next to my bird.
Okay.
It's more, I can't do the perception check.
There's Zul.
Well,
I mean, I wasn't gonna be able to do a perception check anyway.
is there a trap?
There is a trap.
60 minutes.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Can you guess who might have set the trap?
Can I reflex save it? No.
No. It's an attack roll. Take 5 points of damage.
I take 3.
Okay.
What happened? Was it an axe?
An axe
or-
falls out of the wall like before.
Gotcha.
And it was in this like area here.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yep.
I stand here and spear at the ready to stab comes out, and
Sure.
I will actually just yell something trying to get his attention.
Sure. Illithor.
Guess I'll just use my turn to walk on up. I will, as I'm walking, in undercommon, I'll just be like yelling as I pass the doors, like, "There's a situation out here. Be careful." That's my turn.
Perhaps they already know.
Well,
Echo.
Sure. I'll have Echo fly to this spot right there.
Yep. Branya.
All right.
What does Echo see? Am I getting like
Let me see.
fear? Am I getting gruesome? Like, give me an emotion.
Right now, the Minotaur is like pulling itself through the doorway because it's a very small space to push itself through.
Understood.
I will move here, and I guess I should have realized this before when he said that they only know giants, as far as we know.
Yes.
I don't have giant. I don't know if I'm able to use like linguistics to try to make like
Sure. Give me a
try to,
linguistics
like-
check. Let's see what you can get.
Yeah.
Let's see what little you know about the giant language. Maybe you picked up a giant book before when you were a kid.
just trying to tell him to stop.
No
what he's
idea.
doing. Yeah.
The giant pushes its way the rest of the way in, and in one movement, within 6 seconds, the screaming stops.
oh god.
Thaddeus.
Kill people in there? What the fuck you doing, bro? Hopefully he just muffled them or something. He's killing
Well,
people? What is this guy doing?
It may or might not be sound of mine currently.
Maybe.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
running my 30 feet, and then I'm already in the fusion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already adhesive spittle for
Got it.
when a Minotaur comes out.
Nerzul.
pulling out another axe.
Sure.
I forgot to. Perfect. He's just within.
Mm-hmm.
29.
Yeah.
Nice.
You throw your axe. It will most certainly hit him.
Yeah, spear back in both hands, and yeah, chilling.
Illithor.
Okay. I'm going to use my move. I know you're technically not allowed, but okay. So I want to use my movement,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to use my standard to move across here. But as I'm moving, like, can I pause for a minute just to like see what's happening and then move?
You can move slowly and look in there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to. What's happening? Did
There's
he
a
kill
dead
someone
body
there?
of a woman laying before the Minotaur.
All right, I'll move out of the way and say, "Kill this motherfucker." Weapon.
All right. Echo.
You know, Echo's going to ready to Tanglefoot bag in case my adhesive spittle misses. It doesn't work.
Okay. Branya.
I'm going to. I'm going to delay till after Narzul.
Okay. Thaddeus.
Ah,
What did you just do? Did you just move there and did you do something or?
Give me a perception. This is a bit of a hard thing to like be looking around a corner and looking to see exactly what it's doing.
Sure. Try to see if I can.
Not
see
too
what
far away
doing.
for perception.
It's standing with its axe on its shoulder.
Oh, okay. He's ready for whoever comes through that door. Be ready.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Thaddeus.
Yeah. Let me.
Forgot I already hit the button.
I'm just gonna like be miming to him, like, "What are you doing?"
Can I just do it like a drive-by bomb throw in this room? You know,
Nope.
like-
You do not have shot on the run. So if you move, you
An
have to
actual
stop
thing.
where you throw the bomb.
Okay.
Or not. I think
you
it's the shot on the run.
might be
Yeah, no, it is.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Then let me see what I can see from this angle over here. Ah, Jesus.
He's to the left, so.
You should probably
Okay.
look into that feat. It's pretty cool. Seems like you'd make use out of it.
Like, now that I know they exist, yeah, I probably would. All right. Well, I can see him now,
Yes, you can see him.
so that does help.
That was only a move action to get there. So do you want to use your standard?
I would like to use my standard of a bomb.
Okay. You toss a bomb.
Just hit him right on that little corner over there.
Yeah, he does have cover, so he will get a bonus against this to his AC.
You know, now thinking about it, there might be stuff in there.
Are you going to rob the dead person now? So you don't
I
wanna
mean,
look for things?
legally, their stuff has no owner, right?
If they're dead,
Oh.
if they're still alive and just unconscious, you are destroying other people's property.
I'm also might kill them with this at that point.
If they, yes, potentially. You are hitting the square that is near where they were. So
Didn't you say we saw a bloody corpse in there?
I said that Illithor did, and then he told all of you to kill the Minotaur. So that
I
is
mean, I
that
can
is what you
also
heard.
see it.
But
I mean,
yes,
no.
right now you could actually see it. Yes.
It's dead. Kill it.
All right, there goes my moral conundrum. I'm just gonna.
You know,
Alright.
Narzul has poor perception. So.
Bombs away and a botch. All right. I need you to
Oh,
roll
shit,
me.
that's
How do I want to do this? Roll me a D3 and a reflex
bad.
save.
This is real bad. Oof.
We'll be fine.
Okay, and a reflex save. Oh, you're fine. You catch yourself as it's like you're swinging around, and like Narzul kind of like leans this way a bit to like see if this is gonna hit, and you stop yourself inches from smacking Narzul across the back of the head with your potion. But in doing so, you kind of end up arcing it down, and it ends up landing like behind you. Sadly enough.
Try not to sound
Bit of
too
ways behind you.
disappointed that he didn't hit himself, Steve.
You know, that could have been bad.
Nerzul. Yeah, there's like a little smolder behind you.
23.
I'm gonna draw a line of sight here from you. No.
That's full cover?
You can't clip across the corner of the way that you're doing. The line goes through the wall there, and the corner peeks out a little above the line. At least that's the way I'm seeing it, maybe. But
Even
no,
with
that
the-
is...
I was.
Hold on, I'm zooming in.
Yeah, I'm also.
Okay,
I can't
no,
zoom
it
in
actually... It does... Wait, it's so hard
I'm
to tell.
moving. Move the minnow. Because he's like in the wall, so it's hard to tell.
The minnow
Who
is
cares?
not in the
Dan's
wall.
call.
The minnow
Dan's
is how
call.
he would be in that position.
Just let Steve call it. If it's you says he can't see, you can't see it. You can't see it.
Yeah, it looks like you're crossing through the corner.
Okay. Well, then I will just take the axe back, as I
Okay.
can't throw that apparently. Yeah, and the only place where I could fucking yeet it from, there are 2 people in the way.
Yep.
I do nothing.
Okay. Illithor.
All right. Oh wait.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
move
sorry.
here.
You said you're going after Nerzul. You're right.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if he was going in, but I want to at least move there because yeah.
And all of a sudden, the Minotaur knows a sweeping attack.
Nope. Illithor.
Do I have an angle from here to color spray or no?
You have a literal direct diagonal. Which
Then I will try.
I'm trying to think because you're coming from your corner.
Yeah, it's a little weird, so I'm just gonna go with whatever you say. If you say
Yeah.
I can, I will.
I think not, because it comes out as a direct line from where you're standing, so it's going to basically go straight into the other corner of the wall.
Fair
So I
enough.
don't think so from there.
Okay.
But if you did, you would also technically then be subject to the Minotaur's AO. So,
True.
because it does have reach.
Yeah. Fair. I'll just back away from here and chill.
Okay. Echo.
I got that Tanglefoot bag ready to throw.
Still holding it ready? Okay.
Still holding it.
The Minotaur.
Just surrender.
What does it want to do here?
Drop the axe. Come out with your hands up.
Do you speak drow?
It's the dungeon police.
Dungeon police.
He's
I mean, with this lawman with you, oh yeah.
You can't break and enter without a permit, sir. And when you just step out of the room.
So minnows do not have no knock moments. Good to know.
You hear scratching against the floor, and now there is something in between the doorway.
What?
There's like a dresser or something that is suddenly moved in the way of the door.
Huh.
Oh. This guy.
Oh, like that. This is a lot of thinking for a minute.
Thaddeus.
He's making a labyrinth in there.
We have to stop it. Oh God. God, I'm throwing alchemist fire.
Sure. You can absolutely throw the alchemist fire at the in that area. Give me your attack roll. Out it goes. It splashes on the Minotaur. It splashes on the dresser. The dresser is like slightly burning. The Minotaur takes some damage.
And then you'll take an additional.
And it'll try to reflex. It will. I think that's actually a success versus alchemist fire.
Let me read that really quick.
Cute. While you're doing that, I will move it on to Nerzul. Nerzul, there is now a burning piece of furniture between you and the Minotaur.
Yep. He was here last. That's why I threw my axe.
Yeah. So.
Your axe is like way back here, because you had dropped it in order to
No,
switch
my
to.
throwing axe.
Oh,
I
okay.
know where that axe is.
Gotcha. You mean your javelin?
Yeah, on the
No,
round
action.
following
Okay.
a direct hit. Never mind. If desired, the target can use a full round action to attempt to extinguish the flames before taking the additional damage.
Okay,
Extinguishing the flames requires a DC 15 reflex save.
got it.
You know, I will move here, hold an axe ready.
True.
Oh, that depends. Can I eat it from here?
There is
Is that okay?
there is a dresser between you
Yeah,
and it.
but if I see if that starts burning, right?
The dresser is going to take quite a while to burn.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
unless this fucker comes out, right?
All right. Branya.
Now,
If I suddenly see a hole where I can hit him through potentially.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dressers in dungeons. This is what it's all about.
Yep.
D&D.
You said that dresser's in the doorway though, right?
The dresser is in the doorway. Yep.
Burning.
Can you shield smash it down? You use a shield, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack dresser.
Okay. So you're gonna move in.
Arg.
You got to move in here to do that,
Oh,
because that is where the dresser is here.
okay, that makes
Oh.
more sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking it was where I'm
Oh.
standing.
The doorway has
you're
a
not.
foyer that you step into, and then it opens into the room. But yeah, you can smash away bits of the dresser, and that'll take us to Illithor.
Yeah.
The dresser is in disrepair. Figure another good hit on it should take it out, or maybe the flames.
I'm just gonna start detecting magic. Is there anything magical in my sight aside from my party members? If they're wearing any of them?
There is. Hold on one sec. Let me double check something. There is a light hint of magic coming from the other side of the doorway.
Some magic beyond there, fellas. Be cautious. That's it.
Okay. Echo.
Echo can fly above the dresser, right?
No, the dresser is the full height of the doorway. This Minotaur had to squeeze its way in there.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, it's just holding the bag.
Okay.
Secure the bag, Echo. Secure the bag.
Yeah. No certainty as to what the Minotaur is doing at this point. So, Thaddeus.
Well,
roll the secondary damage for the Alchemist Fire, because it may or may not be putting itself out, but the dresser needs to take the secondary damage as well.
3.
Oh,
additional
yeah.
damage.
The secondary, flame, it allows some visibility to the Minotaur, or the through the dresser that Branya has smashed quite a few pieces out of.
Can I see the minnow and can I get a decent shot?
You can see the minnow. You would end up with a penalty because it's still kind of there.
Well, my trigger was if I can see the minnow.
Sure.
Yeah,
You will turn those numbers
Yeah,
yourself,
you-
but
Oh!
That is a
well, I will hit.
good hit, because that will definitely make it through. Yeah. What did Thaddeus want to do during his turn, by the way? And actually, you reminded me the minnow was supposed to do something as well, so thank you very much.
If the minnow wanted to avoid taking damage, it could.
And that's not what it did on its turn. It was preparing to attack for when it could see somebody through the thing.
Oh shit!
Lord.
Does not confirm.
Oh, that's good for you. Take 14 though.
Yeah, I like staying alive, so that is good.
Okay, carry on, Thaddeus. Sorry.
Oh.
I forgot that it had the same thing ready that Nerzul had. It took the extra fire damage. Not that it wanted to.
I mean, actually, I have a feat that will help me in this situation. I will be throwing a bomb.
Okay.
Because I have precise bombs, which means I
I
can
have-
shoot up to my in squares that are safe from my explosion.
Yeah, so you can drink your precise bombs, and then you
I
can
have-
toss your
I feel
bombs.
like you've forgotten about that
that's a
feat a few
discovery.
times.
That's
It's
a
not
discovery.
Yeah, it's a discovery, but yeah.
Okay.
So you can exclude Bronyu when you toss this bomb.
Indeed. I'm just gonna put it right about. Yeet.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is a square you would have to toss it to. With penalties, that will still hit touch.
Hell yeah.
It just with the spiral, just. And I didn't even hit Rania at all. So it's just.
So Nerzul did a ready. So hold on a sec here, because this is important. We need to
Yeah, I
start
feel like
playing the ready rules correctly, by the way.
I feel like she flinched a little bit when you threw a bomb.
It's like, trust me.
Why did that not do what it's supposed to? Oh, I see why, because it didn't.
Flames just barely lick you. Just
Branya.
like you.
All right. I'm going to. Yeah, that hurt a lot. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a good disengage. Illithor.
What does the second round of detect magic give me? I get the schools or something?
Actually, you both have. What
Oh,
is?
the number of magical auras and the power of the most potent aura. How many auras? What's the most potent aura?
They're all weak.
All week.
Yeah.
How many auras?
2.
Two. Okay.
Okay. So actually, Nerzul should be. Let's do it this way. I think. I'm trying to hate. Come on, let me do the thing. And then he would be on 10. There we go. Nope, not even 10, right? He's 10. No. Yes. Okay. We should technically be before Thaddeus from the way that worked. So there. That's the correct order of where initiative should be now. So Illithor does that. Echo.
Lord, I'm not flying Echo into that room.
No.
No.
All right.
Matter of fact, Echo's gonna come back to me.
Nerzul.
He's gonna.
He's gonna what? Sorry, I didn't.
Ah, shit. I can't grab him. What the fuck?
Weird.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, the wrong setting.
Oh,
That's it.
I can attack with the spear here, because that's 10 feet. So I guess I will hold my attack action. If he gets within range where he can hit me and I can hit him, then I will strike him.
Sure.
And also, Bronya, go and get my axe over by the other door. It's over there.
Gotcha.
That's my things, woman.
Thaddeus.
Well, oh, the minnow moves?
Thaddeus.
Huh? This is moved to the other side of the room.
How did he move this way?
You see him move outside of your vision range.
Okay, and I guess he doesn't get in here as
Okay.
well.
All right. I stopped 10 foot on the other side of Echo. I'm just gonna. Man, let me see. Do I want to save bombs for future encounters? Probably. Yeah.
I mean, we're about to
Well,
go
in
back
this
and-
particular case, so you have the next biggest penalty you could possibly have to throw a bomb in there. So you are throwing this bomb. You have to like sort of throw this bomb like it's a baseball in order to hit him, because it is a 5-foot hole that you're trying to toss this through, and you're trying to toss it at an angle at the Minotaur.
Understood. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. It's going to be a rough toss.
I mean, I'll just take penalties and shoot a crossbow.
That you won't have any penalties shooting the crossbow. This is about the way the angular momentum works.
Okay, then I'm just gonna shoot a crossbow.
Ooh,
Damn,
Three
lots of
damage.
crits.
It's unfortunate that my damage is so bad.
I mean, it's a
So,
crossbow, so you know.
Branya.
No, it's just out of a whole 2d8s. I roll a 3 and a 1.
I'm going to. I'm gonna just go grab his axe.
Okay. Illithor. The magic moved when the Minotaur moved.
I'm gonna move and then concentrate on the third round of detect magic, which I think now gives me the strength and location of each aura in line of sight. You can make a knowledge arcana check to determine the school of magic.
Give me the knowledge arcana.
Okay.
Critical Arcana knowledge. Go ahead.
Critical knowledge arcana.
I think one is conjuration, the other one is abjuration, if I remember correctly. So you're good.
Okay. I'll just share that.
Echo.
Which one is on the Mino?
Both.
Oh, they're both on him.
Echo. Yes.
As I said before, and I'll say again, Echo is not going into that room with the Minotaur by itself.
Nerzul.
Go there. I will haunt you a little bit, so Thaddeus can still shoot through me with his crossbow if he so wants to. And where is the there's still like some of the debris left here, right?
Yes,
Of
you can kind of push it over at this point, but it's still
I
there.
won't step in there. I'm gonna use the
difficult
spear
terrain.
and so try and clear to make his shot better and stuff like that.
Sure. The Minotaur will just kind of hang out here. It has it's moved a bed now to be between it and anyone on the other side, and it's kind of uprighting it at this point, almost as if it's turning into a tower shield. Thaddeus.
God.
Just shoot
I
him.
really want to. I don't know if I want to kill something that's actively not trying to fight back.
You also have a shit ton of penalties. There is the bed in the way. There is Nerzul in the way, because there's no way that Nerzul, at his size, can actually just I'm going to duck out of the way while I'm also trying to knock over a thing.
Yeah, I'm 7 feet.
I'm gonna just hold. I'm gonna hold adhesive spittle as my action.
Okay.
Just hold that.
Branya.
If I see him approach aggressively,
I will come back with the axe.
Thank you.
Yes, buddy. I know. I didn't think they were going to be gone this long. Once we finish this combat, I will get you food. I will get myself food. Nobody gave me a
We'll be
timetable
done
for
the combat
today.
in 2 hours, Steve. Don't worry.
maybe some mac and cheese and breakfast sausage because I have literally no food in my house.
Because you just moved.
Yes.
That sounds good, though.
All right, so Branya brings back the X. Illithor.
We try to negotiate.
No one can speak giant.
Do we have
negotiate with terrorists?
Oh man, no one knows comprehend languages.
Even if you did, that only lets you hear it, not say it.
But that's
Plus,
still
we meant
important
to be
information.
police. We just meant to kill and do nothing else.
I mean, you're the ones all hanging out outside of the fucking door because you're all paranoid about getting swung at by the Minotaur. The Minotaur that Ryan scared into trying to get away.
No, I was told to
It's
kill
only
it.
paranoia if you haven't been hit by it.
Right, but I mean, the guy who's the massive hulking giant of the party is suddenly terrified to death to go into the room with the Minotaur.
I'm going in. Let's go.
All right. The real melee hero of the party enters the room.
Everybody get your asses in here, kill this thing. Chieftain's going in.
Echo.
Fine. We're just gonna carpet bomb some Tanglefoot bag.
Echo's gonna get struck, you know that, right?
Echo is not attacked by the Minotaur.
Oh.
He is not holding up his axe. He's holding up a bed in,
Oh, that's true.
in a tower defense.
Yes, it did not take a readied action, and it will not take an AO against Echo.
Go ahead and roll this Tanglefoot bag.
You drop the Tanglefoot bag, and it is entangled. Oh wait, no, it gets the reflex save against it when you drop it, if I remember right. So.
Yeah, I wish it would give
succeed.
me the
Yeah, it's not
description
gonna
of the
happen.
thing when I roll it. For some reason, I have to go back into the fucking thing.
That's fine. It's entangled. You got him.
Okay.
So what is entangled?
There's Zul. Gives him some penalties to AC, movement penalties, etc.
Yeah, like it makes a DC save or it's glued to the floor.
Yeah.
If it succeeds, it moves at half speed.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I move here, drop the hand axe on the ground, and I stab him.
Sure.
That's wrong. You want to go here.
Just a matter of fact. It's just
Ooh,
Sure.
there we go. There's some damage.
You got him. Though,
Don't end
Though
the
the-
combat yet,
huh? Why
because I
not?
need to. Because you don't have the module or whatever that John uses. I need
It's
to go and
round
see
11.
how many.
You should be 11 rounds down
Yeah,
on
I-
rage.
Did I rage round?
10, I'm sorry, 10 rounds down on rage. Yeah, because you killed the spider first, then you raged.
Here. Combat round 2.
Right, so you're 10 rounds down. You started on round 2. It is now round 11.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that should be at 7.
So, this is a successful victory, but I just want to say, Ner'zhul, do you really think the ancestors would be proud of you, like, standing back as far as you can, afraid to come at the Minotaur? I'm asking about your character.
That is called war tactics.
War
Let the enemy come
tactics?
to you when you have reach weapon.
War tactics from the character who openly challenged an opponent to one-on-one combat
Yes. And got
that,
his
that
ass
nearly
kicked. He needs to
died
get
to.
stronger.
Okay.
he learned a lesson.
Okay.
He also got his ass kicked. He needs to get stronger.
Okay.
He is weak right now.
All right. I'm keeping this in mind for your future encounters.
We're looting the Minotaur, and I'm doing a knowledge
Yes,
law
absolutely.
to see what the rule is for their possessions in here.
Yeah. Let's do. Give me the knowledge law, and I will start tossing the money that this Minotaur had in the chat.
Magical items?
Goodbye.
Question mark?
I
Don't
will start
forget,
putting the
the-
Minotaur's loot into the chat.
You said money.
Sorry,
Yeah,
possessions into the chat. I apologize. I didn't use the correct word. If we're gonna play that game, let's start playing that game.
You're the one
Christian.
that does that!
You'll be the one hurting.
And I go pick up my axe.
Also, you got to
Not
get the
true.
loot from the poor woman who used to own this abode.
Well, that's
Hold
what
on.
that's what the knowledge law check is about.
Fair enough.
All right. So, you think for a minute as you look around as to what happens, and this is a bit of a gray area. You don't know which authorities you need to get in this area. You can give me give me a quick knowledge nobility check. I know, buddy. I know. Just a couple more minutes.
Ability coming up. 22.
Okay. You're actually pretty sure you do know who to contact. You will likely need to leave the Minotaur here. I need to get him to stop biting. You know that you'll need to leave the Minotaur's carcass here. And then you'll need to go. Once again, you'll probably have to go back to Omar because, well, you know them. You don't know exactly where to find them. Let them know there's a Minotaur there. There's a dead woman there. You don't really have any way to close the door anymore to preserve the scene. So you just need to operate as quickly as you can to try to get somebody out here to take care of this.
And we're not supposed to loot her stuff.
No. If you loot her, you create this sort of weird situation. But I mean, really, who's gonna know if you loot her, right?
I'm going
If
to
we
instruct
loot
the
this
party not to
commoner?
loot.
Okay.
loot this home.
All right.
I mean, they can try to like sneakily do it, but I'm just going to tell them not, and I'm going to walk out. I'm not going to.
No, that's fine.
This woman
That's
who had barely had a
fine.
dresser.
She had a bed too.
Yeah.
guess
Oh,
maybe-
sorry.
Magical items will have the purified food and drink and charm animal.
That's correct.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Oh, that's right. It was charm animal. I'm sorry. I should have said enchantment, not conjuration.
Yeah, whatever. As long as I'm like when I see the items, I'm like, oh, this is what the aura is, or
Yeah.
whatever. That solves the question.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a short break because food's got to get figured out. I got to feed this cat before he tries eating me. See you guys shortly.
Ooh.
We're back, and the party continues their way until they arrive once more at the giant trade camp. Well, the trade camp, not the camp of giant trading. The large camp that has giants, or that has trading. If I could get those words right at some point, that would be great.
Yeah, if it's people seem to be out and about, then I guess we would try to get in touch with our camp.
Yeah.
Unless we're like exhausted and we need to like rest.
No, it's only been a couple hours before you'll have gotten here. Arkip is happy to see you return alive after several hours, after about a day's worth of being gone. How'd it go?
It went well. We did as you asked. We roughed up their goblin champion, and their leader was willing to discuss terms.
Good.
But I have an interesting proposition for you.
I know, like where this going.
Trust me, that's good. I gave I didn't guarantee this, obviously, because I didn't talk to you about this yet, but I threw out the option of you reducing their outstanding loan or fees they owe you in exchange for them being a source of information. I'm not sure if you're aware, but there is an uprising of some unruly goblins. They were brazen enough to ambush us in a hall of gods.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they're willing to take even the dirtiest of jobs, and I think it would be prudent to get some more details about this when it comes up.
Well, I don't think goblins worth for information, but if you think they are, then maybe we discuss how much deal you make.
I didn't discuss numbers. I just said that you would potentially present a reduced fee for them in exchange for their cooperation, and they said that they would be agreeable to it, and I guess that's up to you to determine.
Okay, I make you a deal. If next couple of deals with goblins pan out and me not have to argue with them, then you not have to pay back whatever discount I give them. If they get unruly again, have to send you down, I send you down for free. I not pay you any money for you go down, fix problem you make.
I look to the party. I'm agreeable to this. How about you guys?
That sounds fine to me.
I still follow Chieftain.
I'll see how this plays out.
Okay.
All right.
So then I have deal for you then as well, since you want workout deals. Maybe we work out deal. If I not pay you right now, since I now have to pay all goblins less money, or have to get less money from goblins, if I could pay you in making this place give you better price. I know some people here, not going to help everyone, but maybe work out some so you get better deal on stuff you buy down here. Closer to real price rather than hate Hume price.
I guess I mostly look towards Thaddeus, since he's like a merchant guy. And I kind of like look at him to gauge his thoughts on that.
I mean, in the long run, that's a better arrangement.
Maybe also help Bloom.
Yeah.
You want place to stay? That what you say?
Not permanently, but maybe like if we need a resting place, it's available to us occasionally.
he thinks for a moment about whether or not you've earned this reward that is on the table.
Or at the very least, someplace where we could
Man,
pay to stay.
there must be some real strong ingrained hatred of Humies if merchants would rather lose money than house us for any period of time.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is actually.
It's
There is.
Well, I
I'd
was-
rather just give you discounts so that you can buy something and leave my presence.
Yep.
I also assumed that he thought that we were talking about staying for free somewhere.
I can make you arrangement for now. I know a place where you could stay, but can't do for free right now. Is with group that has what you call up there, building lots of rooms. What you call them?
An inn?
Sure, that sound right, but sound real short. Thought had bigger word, but maybe in fine. But anyway, you could stay there. Many rooms available.
like a hotel or something.
That word, fancier, because it very fancy.
How much are we talking here?
Well, I work out arrangement so you pay like regular, more normal prices. So you pay like 10 gold per night, which is still very high for an inn stay, but for a fancy inn, it's yeah.
And it's in the as well, so.
But it on level 6, so take a little bit of travel to get there from here.
Interesting. But perhaps useful since we have a resting place at like a midpoint of our usual travels or something.
It's safe.
It's very safe. There are even food there and places to buy things, but mostly like food-related thing or other thing you might need. You have to come back here for any real useful things in caves. But you want new clothes or other things, maybe drugs. They got drugs there.
Okay.
It's useful.
Okay.
Money lost.
I'm amenable to that. Yeah.
All of you are okay with it? I think we can make this a deal.
How much lost on money? This deal for less money, yes?
I work out deal with all things, so I'm not going to happen today. But on next visit, I work out with some vendor discounts for you, and then slowly, as you buy more, other vendors probably willing to agree as well.
No, less reward from you.
You not
for
get
this
reward.
deal. Oh, we not.
Yes, I taking big discount. I gotta pass on to Goblin now. So
That's
you
what I
take
understand.
also
Reward,
discount
not
later.
Money.
Not now.
Reward.
Reward discount.
Contact?
Reward contact with other merchant with discount and place to stay.
That's what I understand.
Before we fully agree to this, I would like to say that if those goblins do relay any information about that cult, we would like to be made aware of that.
I will pass on.
Then I think we have a deal.
Excellent. So he is going to give you a sector location. And this is where things are going to start to get a little bit peeled back, but also a little bit more confusing, maybe, because I've been trying to figure out exactly how to explain this. But I think the best way to do this is imagine the entire city of Meraxis as a grid if you're looking at it from top down. So let's go to the Meraxis map real quick.
Yeah, like about 5 districts, I think.
So, yeah, but in this case, imagine there are like hundreds of squares on this. Like I put up a giant square matrix grid or a giant combat grid on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
The grid is up. It's a full XYZ axis with one point being the A point, the bottom point being the ZZZZ, and then another point being numerical points across the spectrum. And then a third up and down axis as well. Things are listed out to you guys in terms of where they are on this axis. But it's the way that it works is it is alphabetical, left and right, and then up and down is numerical. That's how you know. That's where the term depths comes from, and why they start with 1. As the upper area was starting to map it out, they started quadranting based on the city. So you can consider like here to be, well, really it's more like the edge of the water here. So it's like, and it's up further. It's like here is AA, and then somewhere down, I can't ping that area, but like somewhere down here below where like Omeros is or Illithor is like quad Z, and then the further you go down, the deeper it gets. Now, what I'm not going to do for this game is try to give you every coordinate, because I definitely don't have this entire thing mapped out perfectly. But what I will tell you is you have your first map of 2 of the regions, and as you collect more regional stuff, you can kind of put things together and start marking things off in grid pattern form. And then eventually you can try to pick up some way to help you know where things, or know where you're at in the grid structure, and that will make things easier. Right now, your survival checks are an indication. Right now, you'll be making survival checks to navigate the depths, like we started to do a little bit ago. But now it's a little more clear what is happening. So when you make these survival checks, you know the region you're going for. What you're trying to do is make sure you don't get lost. Like sometimes you can't go the direct route to a region, so you have to make a turn here, and what you're trying to do during that survival check is kind of measure the distances you go to make sure you're not getting off track from how to get to the sector you're looking for, which is a common thing to happen while you're down here. You go down a place and you're like, did I go 200 feet or 250 feet? And so sometimes you might just be like circling around the place you intend to because you just slightly keep missing it. Okay. So this is how it ends up being so confusing down here, especially considering some things change. So you can't just know that I walked this way before and that worked. Does that kind of give some clarity to it? Some learned clarity?
Yes.
These maps are available. The grid maps, the regional grid maps are available for purchase in different places. They are not drawn on. They are literally just like alphabetized with waypoints listed on them, with certain waypoints listed when you buy them. But not every map has every other waypoint. So there are like people who have master grids of these things laying around, but you would have to find those people.
Just really quick, because I think I blacked out at one point potentially. Did we mention the minnow yet?
No, you have not mentioned the minnow yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But it here, and since he'll ask if you have a grid map for yourself, and he'll mark it off on your grid as to where that is.
And sorry, we don't have any grid map yet, right? So
I thought the goblins gave you I thought you guys had asked the goblins specifically for.
They gave us
a map. I didn't know if it was a grid map.
I was trying to describe that it has like a grid layer on top of it, and it is specifically a grid layer of 6. Of their region of 6, and you're in like I think it's double C, double E, 6 is basically what you have.
Okay, yeah. So I have the goblin map, so I'd give it to him to update or add. To
He'll add the little marker on there from where the goblin camp is. And over this way, I'm pretty sure I might be one off. I sometimes get letter confused. But it should be right about here. I give you other thing here too. And he'll also highlight on there. Let me make sure I throw this in here in his notes. So the first thing is he gives you the Drow Hotel, which I need to grab the name for 10 GP per night. Level 6. And then he also is marking off for you this very dangerous place. Very powerful creature live inside room here. Many drow try invading area. Drow not right creature try do. It have some sort of power against drow or other evil thing. So some kind of holy site. If evil, as they say, you not want try go in there. Probably die.
Yeah, okay. unless there's anything else, we do need to report some residents got broken into by a Minotaur, and they were subsequently slain. We killed the Minotaur, but
You see that booth over there?
no,
That's good for you. Go to that booth. Let him know. He take care of issue.
Nazul need more axes throwing. Where get?
More axes to throw.
Yes.
Somewhere around here we'll have a throwing axe. You just ask around. You get for reasonable price. They not charge a lot for that.
You have any you recommend? Give good weapon?
They all good enough.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, before we leave, I looked at Thaddeus and say, should we get this agreement in writing or something? Or
Yes, get everything in writing.
Yeah, I think like as you're like turning away and you ask him that, Thaddeus has already probably got like the papers and is drawing it up.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't play.
All right, Arkip, my associate here, he's a well-versed merchant. He's writing up our terms we just discussed while I go.
Arkip's familiar. We already have an arrangement with between Omar and the Ravencrofts. Part of the reason we came down here was for me to give him the message book. Remember?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So usual affair. You can read it over if you want. I'm not trying to trick you or anything. Just kind of putting to paper the terms.
Mm-hmm. So buying the throwing axes, by the way, I don't know if you understood what I was saying, but you can just buy them at regular pricing.
Okay.
And
So
there are plenty of them down here. Yeah. Unless you wanted something very specific about them, then it starts to change. But
no, they will just be mundane.
Okay.
They're
And
not
then,
my primary weapon.
And then, John, you can head on over to the stall that he pointed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll approach an undercommon. Hello. We ran into some Minotaur breaking into a residence, and I'll describe, I don't know what floor we were on when that happened or whatever, but I'll use my best recollection of where that was.
You can kind of at least give him directions in that general area.
Mm-hmm. He broke the whole damn door down, so we couldn't close the door on our way out, but we left the Minotaur where it was. As my memory serves, that's what you're supposed to do. We took the items off the Minotaur, but we did not remove the denizens' items.
Did you left the weapon behind? I'm assuming yes.
Minotaur's weapon?
Yes. Okay, good. A lot of times people will take the murder weapon, and that creates a big problem for us, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would have to escort you down to be locked up for a little while we investigate. Probably have to waste to speak from dead on it. But if we get there and the Minotaur body's still there, it'll be fine. These particular cases probably won't even... And then he looks over to where you walk from. I'm gonna need your friend to come over here with the giant axe.
Sure. Narzul.
Well, I'm guessing I'm just like next to you, because the idea is I
sure.
probably don't do shopping alone, you know, the whole money thing.
He doesn't speak Undercommon. Do you speak Orcish or?
Tell him to put his axe on the counter, please.
Narzul, this man would like to inspect your weaponry. Can you put your axe down for him?
Oh, okay.
He'll take a couple of compounds out of a drawer beneath where he's standing, and like start dripping a few of them, and you'll notice like some of the blood. In this case, I think.
Well, it would have been clean currently because I haven't used it.
Use the spear.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he'll actually look at the axe and go, when did he last clean the axe?
I clean after goblin. Oh no, he's saying this
It's
is
uncommon.
Yeah. I'll translate.
But it can be translated.
I clean after goblin.
Yeah.
He'll take out a different thing then and run it across the blade of the axe on both sides. And then he'll drip something on it and hold it up. All right, he's good.
All right, Nazul, he said you're good to go. You can take your weapons back.
Okay, that's what takes the axe back.
He was just checking that you didn't murder that person, probably.
Only weapon used was spear.
On the person?
Yeah, I guess I kind of clue into that, and I'll say, oh, well, if you're looking for the weapon he killed the Minotaur with, it was his spear.
No, I'm not looking for the weapon he killed the Minotaur with. I was looking for the weapon that could have been used to kill the woman. He has a big axe. Your friend has a large axe. I have to be able to rule out whether or not the axe was used as a weapon to kill the Minotaur. The substances I have can identify different compounds, at least based on some of the subtypes of creatures. So giants have different blood than we do, and that gives us an easier way to identify the difference between the two.
I would like to be clear, though. I didn't actually witness the Minotaur killing the lady. My party members were outside. It went in, and she screamed, and then she stopped screaming, and then I looked in, and she was dead in the Minotaur.
Well, she's probably the Minotaur killing her.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't want to think I misled you if you find out that I didn't actually see it or something.
No, it's fine. If you're close enough, it should be good.
But I can confidently say none of my members were involved in her.
While you're talking, a couple of drow leave the stall and start heading out. Well, it'll be taken care of now. I should warn you, though. The Minotaurs are... How do I try to explain this? They're sort of linked. The tribe on this level, on the 6th level, has a blood bond. As they lose their kind, there is a certain reaction that happens in them. They become enraged towards the ones who slayed them. It is some sort of spiritual bond.
That would explain why we've encountered quite a few, actually.
There will likely be more. They get very hostile if they feel like one is coming to ruin their territory. None of you happen to speak Giant, I'm assuming?
Not yet.
No.
I feel like I'm on the cusp of new things to learn once I can rest, and I feel like that may be something I pick up.
Would likely be a good investment if you would go to the camp itself. While they are in the camp, they are usually better capable of keeping their attitude about them. But piss them off in the process of being there, and, well, you're on a suicide mission at that point. If you're fine with them periodically attacking you, though, then it's no big deal.
Well, I'd rather they don't do that. So senseless killing is kind of useless, but I also don't want to risk ourselves if I'm not versed in Minotaur etiquette. I don't really want to walk into their den and they decide to make waste of it.
That can sometimes be the problem. Minotaurs could be... they have a bit of an itchy trigger. And so you have to be as... what's the way to say this? As gentle as possible.
You know what? I have an idea. Maybe we'll... Well, you seem to be versed in their kind. Do you think if we encounter one, but we try not to kill it, and then we send it back with a message saying, like, stop fucking with us and we'll stop killing you guys? Or
they will take that as a insult to their strength.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
They're the only thing more hot-headed than Omar over there.
Okay. Well, thank you for that information.
You're welcome. You seem to be doing quite a bit of work down here. I've seen you through here a couple of times, so I'd rather not have to clean up after your body, at least. The rest of them, well, that's just par for the course, but I'd like to keep more of our kind down here when we can.
Very true, brother. Very true. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's the end of our...
I just have to stand there. Just like that.
Well, you're off doing the contract, so you don't even have to hear any of that.
I have very good ears. When you're in the merchant business for as long as we have, you develop superhuman hearing.
Yeah, I'll rejoin the party and I'll say, maybe my memory fails me. We don't have any current task ahead of us, right? We're kind of free to...
Only task is find young fool catacomb and book of shadow.
I forgot about that.
Those are two different quests.
Yeah, but they're interlinked.
Sure, I'm just making sure it's clear that those are two different quests.
They are, yeah, but
Okay.
if we find the book, it will help us find the guy in the catacombs.
Well, if you find the book, you'll be able to get a thing to help you find the guy in the catacombs.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay. I was
Who
just
else has to
making
do
it
that
more
again?
spaced out so that it's a. I've had this happen where I've had like somebody say it one way, and then people have done it, and then people are like, well, where's the thing that helps us find the book or the
Oh,
other
yeah,
thing?
no.
And it's like,
Get
no,
the book,
there's an
get it
extra
back to
step
the
in
wizard.
between.
The wizard
Yes.
give us the fucking thing to then
Yes.
try help make it easy to find again.
Thank you.
But
Who asked us to do this
and-
again? It was some random
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, it was a wizard friend that I knew. He's looking for a more stable means of like almost immortality, but not really. Like, it's a modified clone spell.
Right,
Um,
right.
We couldn't afford to, you
Get the
know. Actually, no. He brought that up because we needed to get an item from him to locate the person that we were trying to find for the quest that Branyan Nerzul had stumbled upon.
mostly just
But in order to be able to afford the money to fight the demon for the book, we also needed to work for Omar to make money.
Right.
Because,
So
yeah, it
ultimately,
has
we need to
the
be able to
whole
buy
fucking
some kind of item.
darkness
and-
bullshit is the issue there to try and fight that thing. It's just it
Yes.
will make
We
everything
need-
dark. We
Right,
can't
I
see shit,
recall
and
now.
Yes,
then
a
can't
high
kill it.
level light spell on top of holy weapons or some kind of weapon that deals damage to intangible
Okay.
creatures.
Well then, I believe Narcisse said he had a task for us, but it was dangerous, and we were waiting till we get more experience under our belt. And I feel like we're all on the cusp of learning new things. So perhaps
Narcissus.
we should.
Narcisse.
Huh?
That is the
Narcisse.
wizard that made the headband for Illithor and the. I'm not keeping full track of all the items.
Yeah,
he
like
made,
I know it, but like, I don't think
Lionstone?
that's too no.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, okay, Nazrul. It's someone like one of my contacts, all of our friend kind of. He's a high, well-known person that can craft things and knows a lot of stuff. He mentioned that he had something for us to do that perhaps could be very rewarding, that could help pay for our next venture. But he mentioned it was a little bit deeper and a little bit more dangerous, and he said he wanted us to wait till we hit kind of a new level, a new understanding of things. And I feel like if we go meet with him and rest, we'll be able to perhaps do this task for him.
Okay, so your plan is to head back up then?
I believe so, unless anyone has anything else they want to do.
I don't have anything particularly taxing down here, or
Everything I want to do costs too much money.
All right. Let me roll you up a couple of things then and see.
If anything happens before we need to rest.
Ooh. Yeah, you guys got something on as you start to leave. It's fun stuff. And it's in the same goddamn room again.
Can we stop it with this fucking hallway of people living?
Apparently not.
I feel like you and I have a different understanding of fun.
Man.
Is it another minnow?
No. Not another minnow.
It's two.
It's a gelatinous minotaur.
No, it's 2 minnows. That's why he said no, Brian.
Yes.
It's just there are 2 of them.
Damn
So
it.
A
technically, my question was
gelatinous
wrong.
minnow. That would be great. I gotta make
No.
one of those now. If
We had trouble
hey,
with the gelatinous
if you guys have to
doll.
fight it, just remember it's Ryan's idea, not mine.
Don't blame me for that.
You legitimately suggested it, Ryan.
I mean, it's also interesting because we actually have the premise of like oozes taking the forms of creatures as a thing that happened earlier in this campaign.
True.
So, you know, if we ever just decided to fight an Ooblex or something, whatever, like,
I'll just
Then
know
we'll
if
remember.
it's something that splits on slashing damage, I can't fight it.
Okay.
yeah, let's make a 5 million strong army of them. It's fine.
Let me
It becomes a
Make sure
plague
this is
that washes
clear.
over the town.
and bring you to the map.
Ah, man. All reliable.
All right. Yeah.
A dark hallway.
You got a nice dark hallway ahead of you to wander on down. What could go wrong?
Every door we pass by, we're gonna check for traps.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
you already have.
We already have our protection.
Keep up your travels. The game is unpaused. I will let you know what you see as you go.
Wait for Christian to load in. Once he's loaded in, he will.
Oh, I can see the sky. It's clear now.
I can see. I can fight.
I don't like this order of walking.
All right.
We checking for traps, or?
It's already been done.
Yeah, it's already been done.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
Whatever we walk into, is it going to be what we walk into?
Yep.
Let me make sure that I don't. Oh, there's an open door down there.
That door is open. Everyone be mindful of the open door.
Be cautious. Don't walk.
All right. Can I get the whole party to give me a reflex save?
Whoa!
Biscuits.
Yeah, you guys found the big trap. Y'all found the big trap.
Gross. I will be right back.
Come on. Reflex for Thaddeus. Yeah.
Nice.
Aww. Half and half. I wanted all for GM.
Ever since you gave me that handy haversack, I no longer take dex penalties. So
right.
I'm pretty nimble.
Well, everybody else, everybody is going to take at least half.
But that 8 isn't good enough.
Of 24. Oh my god. For real? Damn. That's pretty good. Everybody that's beat 14 can take 12.
Aww.
Otherwise, take 24. Yeah, I saw your roll and I was like, oh, I think that actually beats it. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh no, I got him.
What damage is it?
It is fire damage at least, so you do take less. As a giant fireball erupts in the hallway where you're standing and blows open all of these doors that have dead bodies. There's like, in the room to the north, there's like a couple that is like brutally murdered across the floor, like cut to pieces, and like this blackened blood spilling out of them. And down here, there is a small family of 3, two parents and a child that are like chopped into smaller pieces and have like the family's head is kind of like sitting on a circle on the bed.
Jesus Christ! The fuck is this? Was that a magic fireball by chance?
It was a magic fireball.
Then it needs to make a caster level check to penetrate my spell.
Yes. Let's see here.
Is Echo fine after taking 12?
Yeah, how does Echo handle that?
Let me see. I think that
22.
might actually...
That beats your spell resistance.
Yes.
Fuck, where's Echo? Good. Well, Echo only has 11 HP, so... Echo is down.
Okay. Yeah, you can deal with Echo how you want to.
I'm just going to clutch him into my chest and then have him be reabsorbed into my body.
Okay.
It's fast heal 5, so he will recover eventually.
You got any of that good healing stuff? I'm kind of hurt from that fireball.
Is that how that feels like? That's what I've been doing to other people. Here's I'm crafting a greater heal, a moderate cure wounds or cure moderate wounds or whatever. Yeah, there it is. The 1 of 1 that I have ready.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then I'm going to. Do I have my potions ready? Please tell me I have my potions ready. No, I drank them all. Shit.
Yeah, you had to use a lot of them in that in the combat with the goblins.
There were also alchemist goblins, so a lot of grenades on their side as well.
Yep.
Fair. If we have a minute of time, I can prep another one of these for myself.
Do it.
Do we have a minute? Like,
while you're
well,
doing that,
potentially, we can go into one of the rooms and try them, you know?
I'd rather.
Well, let's go into a room and let's investigate what happened here, and then while you're working on your potion, we'll try to examine it.
Okay. Ow.
So how much should we take?
24. If you did not beat 14.
That's gonna be a problem.
Are you unconscious?
Are you unconscious?
No,
Okay.
Oh.
I'm dead.
What?
Wait,
I'm
what?
at 8 hit points because we didn't heal up before we came back down here.
Well, I was assuming you would have cast some kind of healing on yourself before being at that kind of HP.
Well, I mean,
Since
I
you
would
stepped
have.
away before we started heading down.
Yeah, okay. As long as that's as long as we can do that, then
Yes. So give yourself some amount of healing that you would have given yourself before you left.
Yeah, if it was clear you were like injured and stuff, I just was assuming we were all good to go.
Yeah, I thought everybody was at least at half.
Yeah, I just didn't want to assume because
We can't see HP, Ryan. That's the thing. If you don't tell us you're hurt, we will all assume you're fine.
Yep.
I'm just bleeding profusely. It won't let me cast it.
Oh yeah, hold on 1 sec. I gotta give it the spell points. It has to have a number of spell points associated with it, or it won't let you cast it.
Well, it's also cost, which I think is also stopping him potentially.
No, not from casting a spell.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. That is just fucking did a spell. I'm dumb.
First of all, I don't understand why it's showing up as 2 spell points to start. It's not 2 spell points. It's just
2 and 3. Yeah, that's
arbitrary
weird.
choosing random numbers, and then should right now. Why is it not assigning your spell points based on the formula?
Oh, we got him down to Scarify's down to 1.
Oh, right. No, I remember why. Hold on 1 sec.
Because I used 2 on you, right,
Inquisitor.
You used 1 after the rest.
I have to fill in.
Oh, you're right.
1 before the rest.
I have to fill in your table.
And then 1 after the rest.
Yes.
So,
Gotcha.
1. Oh no, you are level 4, so you have 3 first and 1 second. Okay.
Oh, but yeah, the best part is that even if I go back up to full, I would only be at 4 hit points.
Yeah,
5
so you
hit
should
points?
now be able to cast Scarify.
Yeah. So you'll be unconscious, but you aren't dead.
Wait, why did it do that?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, it unchecked spell
it
points
reverted.
again. Yeah, okay. Try it now.
Okay. Alarm and Bed of Iron are still both 2 for some reason.
Yeah, I'll correct those. Thank you.
That's fine.
9.
Okay.
So
that is probably about where you would have been.
Yep. That would actually put me up to full, and then I would go down.
1 every hour. It goes down.
Yeah, so you would have ended up at that point losing about or gaining back about 4 additional HP from you removed 4 temp. So I'm assuming you're unconscious at this point.
Because I was at 8 to begin with.
Right. So you're basically going to you're adding 23 back to yourself and giving yourself 23 damage. So 23.
I'll let you do it because it looks like you're in here.
Yeah, you would go back to full. You would be at 6, and then you would lose. You'd lose the. What is it? Look at it. Now this is like annoying math. So you lose 24. You basically had 6. Fuck. Actually, the easiest way to do this. What is the easiest way to do this? Why do I can never do this in my head correctly?
As long as it's not dead, can we just like use that whatever and just go on? I don't know. Doesn't matter the exact number.
Well, he's definitely unconscious.
Okay.
So when your total number of current hit points plus subdual equals 0, you go unconscious, and anything above that, you take in extra damage, and extra physical damage. So this is minus 24, which puts you at 5. You're at 23. 6. Yeah, it's fine. You're unconscious right now. We'll
Okay. That's better than the alternative.
let it sit at this.
Thank you.
And Thaddeus, you don't have as many healing spells that we could wait for you to do, right?
I could ready some stuff. I just need time to get it ready.
We have all the time in the world right now. Let's hunker down in one of these rooms and investigate what's happened, and let you heal our friend and yourself.
How
and everything we can.
destroyed is the doors, Steve?
The doors are just blown open. It was like they weren't fully closed.
Ah, okay.
Like
Well,
somebody
if you want
had
on pause-
pulled that had just done that thing where you like pull it and you expect that it'll just latch as you're walking out.
Gotcha. One on pause.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's why you haven't moved. I was
Okay.
like, why haven't they moved in the room
So-
yet? I'm confused.
The north. Okay, so the northern room had how many bodies?
The north is 2 bodies. Down here is the room with the family of 3.
Let's go in the north room. I want to go in there.
I will drag Ranja in here and put
Okay.
her in a corner.
Yep.
And by drag, he means pick up and put me in there, not drag me, because that'll deal extra damage to me, Steve.
I will drag you deal you extra damage.
Because if you drag me, I'm gonna take like small amount of damage, right?
If you're pulling somebody in
why?
armor like that, you can actually injure a person while they're unconscious because they don't have the ability to keep the armor in place, so they can have skin get pinched off by armor.
And if I'm
Okay,
stabilized,
good to
that'll make it
know,
so
I
that I'm
guess.
not stable. That'll make it so I'm not stabilized anymore too, right? Because I take extra damage once I'm stabilized or something like that.
Potentially. But I mean,
yeah.
in this particular case, it's not really going to be a big deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I learn new things every day. I will then
I just
stand
wanted
here.
to clarify that for Steve specifically.
Yeah, because like I had no idea that was a thing, but okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a personal ruling. From what I know about how, I guess it depends on the armor you have, though. It's about whether or not you have plated armor.
I have breastplate, I think.
Yeah.
Which is plated, but it is a
Yeah, but it's not.
piece.
It's not plated. You would probably be fine to be dragged in breastplate. It's things like scale mail or full plate or half plate or the upper levels of plate usually that are the problem.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we're gonna make sure he's stabilized. So I don't know if we need to do heal checks or whatever to do that.
You can give me heal checks. You don't even have. Yeah. Give me the heal check either way. You don't. Not sure. So you're not sure how he's doing.
Can we keep trying, or what?
It kind of doesn't matter.
Oh God.
Okay. So Steve, before you would have done all this, I would have had my axe ready for anything that comes through this fucking door.
Nothing came through the door. This thing appears next to you.
Yeah, that technically gets much through.
Correct.
Opens the door. That
Right.
would be attacked.
You're watching the door like intensely, and then all of a sudden this
Yeah.
thing appears, and that is when
Yeah.
combat begins.
Well,
But he will say, "I don't have to kill you if you're willing to talk."
we like talking.
Why is the
what
music
is this
not
being
working?
spoken in?
It's being spoken in common.
Oh, okay.
Why are my sounds suddenly not working?
Ooh, natural 20.
I'm gonna talk first, bitch.
You also needs orders.
Is the music
I
playing?
don't hear him. I hear
I don't hear
ambient,
it.
like spooky.
They're
music.
ambient caves.
Yeah. I
My
heard
hearing might
honker
just be
for a
bad,
second,
so-
but now that stopped.
I don't hear combat.
Yeah, 'cause there
No,
is
I
no
think
combat.
my player is broken. Hold on. What the fuck is going on? Let me close this and bring it back up. This is so dumb. Just wouldn't be a game if I didn't have some sort of technical problem, right?
Do a little ASMR for the chat.
First of all, they're not ASMR. It's not ASMR.
Oh,
Okay.
Asthma.
Okay, it's got to be Aries then. Hold on.
Asthma.
Stop Aries. Open areas.
ASMR is probably one of those things that Tom said, and then I accidentally like learned it as that, didn't I?
Maybe.
It's just the letters.
Perhaps. Mayhaps.
Why?
Tom would do that shit all the time.
Guys, why? I can't
Because-
just have nice things?
No. You don't deserve nice things, Steve.
That's mean.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
What are you, the voice inside Steve's head?
Currently, I think so.
It's like, man, you're 100% correct. That is not very nice. Also, get fucked. God,
I mean,
Like, oh, yeah,
usually I
I
would
have no
say that's not fair, but you did just fireball us, and then the bearded devil shows up. So
Whatever.
I'm on board with the fuck Steve train.
Excuse me for trying to give you what you asked for.
Thank you, Discord
I
gods.
don't know if anyone's asked for you to
I asked
fireball
to
and
get
beard
blown
devil
up?
us.
Illithor, you're up first. I created the possibility of these encounters. I didn't make the encounters themselves, okay?
Of course you asked for it. Look what you were wearing. White armor.
Okay, so if I go, I'll
not
just
going
say, Narzul, no attack. Unless he attacks you, then you attack. Let's talk this out.
Good.
What are you doing here? What's going on?
Yeah, is everybody agreeing not to do anything right now? Because I'll leave us in combat, but I will allow the negotiations to take place.
Narzul just has his axe at the ready if this thing attacks him.
I am preparing my infusions to make sure Branya is alive.
Yeah, so he will say, I want to kill the whole hall. This area, all the bodies, they're mine, along with their souls.
Jesus.
Well, Mr. Lawman, how do you feel about that?
what would people say instead of like Jesus Christ? Like what would people say here when you're like? what the hell?
So they would likely. That depends. You would say one of the gods' names. Probably Neosi, because it's the kind of thing that would wake you from rest, and Neosi's all about like things being peaceful.
And I'm like, holy Neosi, what the hell? What incarnations are you talking about? You can't just go murdering whole blocks. What did they do something to you? Like what is this all about?
Who says they
Ryoshi's
can't?
blade.
By Neoshi's blade.
Who says that I can't?
Well, what do you mean? You just go around killing people for no reason?
There's
These
not
people
no
are-
reason. You just don't
What's
know
the
the
reason?
reason.
That's why I'm asking.
I don't know if I feel like giving you the reason. It's a very
Well-
complicated thing, and you have to understand how protection law works. I bet you don't even understand law to begin with, do you?
Actually, the reason
The
I'm asking
reason is you.
is because I'm very versed in the laws, and I would like to make sure what you're doing is not illegal, as I've witnessed this crime, and I'll have to report it unless it's some legal thing going on here.
Fine. This segment of area was under a specific protection that they agreed because they no longer wanted to be under the protection of the Drow authority that handles the area. They made an arrangement with my protectorate group to keep them safe. However, one of them had a particular run-in with a creature, and rather than be rational about it, they convinced the rest of their friends they should leave the protectorate. None of them properly read their documentation, and as I've been confronting them about it, some of them have come over. You'll maybe notice that I don't know if you've been checking the doors or not, but you'll notice the first two rooms were still locked as you came down your hallway. Those two families agreed their lives were worth more than their friend's opinion. But in the last room, he sold them a bad bill of goods. You see, in this room and the room south of here, he sold them a bad bill of goods, told them that they would be safe. There was nothing powerful enough that anyone could call upon to present a loophole to these. It would always just be some drow, right? What drow group is going to hire in something more powerful than that? Big mistake to happen. They should have just recognized that I was not a drow. Look, do I look drowish to you?
No, you do not.
But they assumed I'm just wearing a costume. And then once the glaive got plunged into one, the other one couldn't stop screaming, so they couldn't answer, and I took that as a right to kill them. And then in the other room, at first, I was like, it's not the child's fault, but then I realized the child would be raised without parents. I didn't really want to raise a child, so I double-checked the book, and the book says that if the parents agree, so too does the child. And so unfortunately, the decision had to be made to take out the child.
Any knowledge law checks that we should be to verify any of this? Or
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge law check. This one's going to be a little more difficult because he's not necessarily just talking about the law but also maybe laws that have only been theorized. And give me a knowledge religion check to supplement that.
Come on.
Very good.
Can I assist on the religion check?
No, you cannot assist on the religion check. You need to understand the law part to get the religion check. So the best you can surmise with a 15 is that the protectorate thing is very true. You can choose to hire a separate group to try to separate you from the jurisdiction of different drow groups. This is a lot of how the drow do their battles back and forth. And he's right. For the most part, unless the drow are looking to capture territory, they normally don't get pressuring like this. So this is a little bit peculiar to have him here. But if one of the drow groups has come across some sort of bargain they've made with devils, it's possible they worked out their own contracts and agreements for how things worked. And if they have worked it out with devils, it's going to be some of the most ironclad and difficult contractual shit to figure out.
Keep track of your
Okay.
So it's possible he's telling the truth. You're not 100% sure, but at least the protectorate part does fit with what you know about the law.
And if I'm assuming he's telling the truth about everything, attacking him would this be illegal, or am I breaking some sort of truce? That's a much more difficult question. So this is a bit of a social and philosophical one. As far as the law is concerned, devils have no rights in the realm of men. Is I guess the easiest way to put that. A devil is not considered equal to a human being. So if you choose to kill a devil, you've killed a devil. It's I created a name for it. It's like the paladin's rule of exception or something like that. It's a reason that paladins fought for the idea that an evil so bad that it not only registers as evil but also registers higher than just normal evil should not be able to be judged by the same metric as something that can actually have its position be shifted by the grace of goodness. It's the devils are beyond reproach argument. And so these things are not the same as you in terms of their rights. Okay. Well, if you want to go about your business and leave us to our own, I think we have no qualms here.
That's what
I use for this area.
That's what I'd hope to hear. But I wasn't sure if you'd be rational about it. That's all fucked up. Well,
I feel like
I look across the party and I just try to convey a look of even if we want to fuck with this, we're not in a position to. We're all weakened, and I just convey a look of let's not start any trouble. I just look whatever.
Yeah, he thinks about it as you look back at the party. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him his own gauge check. He might make you an offer
that we can't refuse.
You look like you could use a little help, in fact. But if when I finish up my stuff, I help you leave for a price.
What would that price be?
Your soul.
I am looking for someone on the surface. It's easier for me to move around down here without qualm. The drow, the durgar, the rest of these creatures, they respect me a lot more than they do up above. If you could bring to me the creature I seek, then perhaps I could assist you in getting out of here. Nothing a little... And he, like, flicks his wrist and a contract, like, falls down. Nothing a little deal
With the devil.
couldn't make work.
And who is this creature you seek, and do you have legal authority to claim them?
The question of legal authority becomes more complicated when we reach out in this way. It depends on your personal ethics, I suppose. I have had members of my constituency that have been murdered by this man. Now, you might agree with the people up top that our type don't deserve the same rules that you have, but we are living creatures nonetheless. Why should we not be subject to the same laws as other living creatures, unless you consider us like cattle? And in that case, I will fight like cattle won't.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think any sentient being belongs to follow the same kind of rule set. So who is this person? If there's some sort of high authority, we don't have any way to collect them. If there's some random citizen, perhaps.
There is a man who goes by the name of random name generator loading.
Sir Richard.
Sir Richard the Great, King of the West.
no, not king, just Sir Richard, you know. An old retired paladin that I need you bring me.
See what he ends up being.
Signs contract. Your all alignments turns to evil.
You've made a deal for devil. Your soul compromised. It's over.
He goes by the name of Sigurd Bergman.
Did you put that in the chat?
That is what I am doing now. Just give me some time.
Thank you.
This is great customer service.
Let me.
Sigurd is a rather holy man. He has it on a. He himself is on a self-righteous quest to rid the depths of as many of our kind as he can.
Let me see. I have a Rolodex of people here. Let me see if he's in my information. I'll pull out my book of Thoth and write down this guy's name and see if I get a response.
You certainly do get a response.
If they're interested in this. As well.
The response will be I cannot express my desire, but I trust that you will make the decision that is best. I hope.
I'll be nothing. I slammed the book closed. I closed the book.
Give me a knowledge religion to try to interpret. This is some of that, like, remember, the gods can't always give you direct answers.
For sure.
So this is a way of, it's, to you, it seems like it's a way of him saying, he's not allowed. So, you know, like the gods have this rule, they can't directly intervene in specific people's circumstances, unless there's extenuating circumstances. So there's clearly no extenuating circumstances here. But you also know that, like, devils are creatures that do things based on a sort of order. that I think, if I'm not mistaken, your character respects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you also know that part of what draws you to who it is you are following is that same goal of order, and that same goal of removal of things that would try to disrupt a certain natural order that's essential.
Well, why don't you finish your situation, and perhaps we will discuss this, and when you return, we'll have an answer for you.
Certainly. I have 4 more establishments to visit, and once I have finished with them, I will return and see what you have decided.
Thank you, thank you.
And he blinks away. You can hear a bunch of screaming.
Close the door. We don't need to hear that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That door's probably closed. So
Oh, right.
yeah.
Well, gang, what do you think?
That's
And if we
still
can,
no.
like, just for RP wise, can we somehow recover Branya so
Yeah.
they can participate?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like, I was about to ask. Like, I'm sure a minute of conversation has passed in the
Absolutely.
background.
Yeah. You've had plenty of time.
I'm just, yeah, breathe. Clear. Stand up.
I see all the black marks on my armor, and
The last thing you remember
Few
was
bodies
fire
next to you.
everywhere. The first thing you think is, damn it, Thaddeus. But then you realize he can't make that much fire.
yeah.
Well,
Also, I'm the one getting you up, so you're welcome with me at peace.
Branya, you were unconscious for this part, but the devil had just offered us escort out of here to safely bring us out of here.
You hear
In
another
exchange-
muffled scream.
Ignore that.
That's
In exchange for us, we're supposed to track down this Sigurd Burnman, some holy man who's been hunting devils, apparently. I'm not sure how you all feel about this, but
Not particularly great, but I don't know what the options we have.
yeah, we're all severely injured. Sorry, Thaddeus, go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you're in the business, when you're dealing with merchants, there's 2 general rules of thumb. The first is never make a deal with a devil. And the second one is, if you do make a deal with a devil, always make sure to pay your dues. Because
I'll just read the fine print.
Oh, that's
you're never gonna out trick the devil. Everyone tries to. You're never gonna get there.
Well, I don't think we're planning on tricking him. I think we're trying to get a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh yeah. Well, mostly to say
Tricks?
we've already made the deal, so I'm going to follow through on it, no matter what at this point.
We didn't make any deal yet.
Well, you know.
Well, we agreed not to. We agreed not to stop his current mission because it does sound like it's at least sanctioned in some sort. I mean, we'd have to verify all his stuff, but we're in no position to fight him, especially half of us are injured and Branya was unconscious. I'm not going to go start a fight that would kill us all anyway. There's no justice for that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I fully agree with what. Just ignoring this. This has nothing to do with us.
So what do you guys think? Do you want to try to get a safe escort out of here, and in exchange, we'll try to grab this guy for him?
We'll just follow what he's told.
Well, what does Nerzul think about this? Do you want to attack
Um,
this man that's done nothing to Nerzul in exchange for this? Like, does
Nerzul don't know much about
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
For safe passage, are we not able to stay here and the rest?
Well, Steve, do we know how far we are from the surface? Is it like
You aren't even to where the this happened not too long after you left the trading site. So you're just a couple of hours out from there. You haven't even passed where the research lab is yet.
Okay, we're still on the 6th floor.
5th.
Oh, we're actually on fifth.
Yeah,
now.
you're basically approaching the 4th, but yes, you are technically here on the 5th.
So we are strapped on resources. I guess technically we could try to rest here, but
There is a knock at the door.
hello.
Somebody opening
So
it.
raises an axe.
Angela, calm down, calm down.
I'm gonna just
Have you
turn
made a
around.
decision yet?
You were very quick with your things. Can you give us a few minutes?
Well, they're either going to accept or die, and let's face it, they don't take long to die.
That's true. Do you mind giving us a few moments to?
I have no
Finish up.
problem with that. Just let me
You
know
seem like a
what you
nice fellow.
decide.
Seems to be strictly about the business. I respect that.
So as I was saying, I guess nothing's like super stopping us from resting, but I feel a little uneasy that he knows we're resting, and if we don't really agree to his deal, I don't know, he might try something. I don't know.
That's a fair point.
My say on this is that we agree to do it just because, one, I just go to a whisper. I don't know what he might do if we decline. He sees we're weakened. He probably can tell we have some manner of good things on us. I don't know how willing he would be to just try to steal our shit.
Our souls would be more important to him than that.
Maybe, yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I feel like if we refuse, he's gonna take our soul anyway. So,
Exactly.
Is there a knowledge check on like devils I could do? Like,
Yeah, give me either a knowledge religion or a knowledge of the planes.
My religion is strong.
Okay,
I will try to assist.
sure. Well, you will make your own check. I don't. This is yeah.
Oh
If you
shit!
do, Ugh.
Yeah.
I know
So
nothing about the planes.
So Illithor and Nerzul are both sure that this devil works for someone else. He has stated that. As long as he is true to what he says, then he'll likely have no interest in murdering any of you. You're not related to any of it. It has nothing to do with you. His hands are clean. He did what he was told to do. He's offering you an added benefit because maybe he doesn't have any more work after this for a little while.
Sees an opportunity to get revenge.
He sees an opportunity to get revenge potentially on a foe of his or foe of his like organization. So he's willing to barter here. If you're not willing, he just goes on about his day. He'll have other things to do. Money will come along elsewhere. The devils here aren't the kind of like wantonly just murdering people. That's demons. If this was a demon that came and he was like, I would gladly help you leave if you would like, and you're like, no, he's probably going to cut you all to pieces. Yeah, and exactly. And if you said yes, he's going to help you leave this mortal coil. So the real ones to be worried about are daemons. When you run into daemons, you kind of don't know what you're facing. They're very neutral. They kind of come up with their own like idea for what they like and what they don't like about organization, and you kind of have to figure out which way they think about it. But devils are really easy to read. Don't give them a reason to do something bad, and they won't do something bad. But they're always looking for a reason to do something bad, any little reason. But saying no, you don't want them to help you out, not a real reason.
Okay. Well, I do see this as an opportunity to build out our connections, especially with the dwellers of the deeps here. But I will go with what you all prefer to do. If you don't want to get involved in this,
could problem on surface be thing?
Perhaps opening a door here closes doors up there, but frankly, I'm not a huge fan of a holy man killing devils.
Well,
So
more to if we bring down he die, they know we brought him, we get trouble.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, Steve, but when he mentioned like he's been killing them and stuff. Well, I guess you did say that they up there they wouldn't consider them
Yeah,
people.
the surface doesn't
Yeah.
consider them humans. Down here, they still don't consider them humans. So they don't get the same rules, but devils can make contracts with the groups and get a sort of line in between. The goal being that, like, the devils hope they can broker a group to get to a point that that group will recognize them, and that will be enough of them to start sort of a movement.
John, Steve, can John make a law check on what would be the repercussions if we bring this person down, he gets killed, it gets found out that, well, you were the last one that saw him, now he's dead.
I can tell you 100%. It depends on how honest you are with the paladin. If you lie to convince the paladin to come down here, knowing that you're leading him into a trap, you are an accessory to manslaughter or an accessory to murder.
Yep.
If you bring him down here, telling him, "Hey, there's a devil that wants to see you. Will you come down here?" And he's arrogant enough, maybe he just shows up, fights the devil, and maybe he kills the devil, maybe he dies to the devil. Maybe there's more than one devil, but you wouldn't have known that there was going to be more than one devil. And if there is, well, you couldn't have known. That's not on you. You can explain that to the authorities. The authorities will probably do some sort of verification to make sure that you're not lying. And once they get kind of past that, it'll be up to a judge to decide. But judges are more favorable when you set the terms out blankly and people walk into their own demise. That's basically how a lot of the stuff has been up top. If you choose to make a stupid decision, then it's not the responsibility of the party that like invited you into it.
And we're not required to assist him.
No, you have no obligation to save. There are no laws as such, especially if he willingly chose to come down here and fight.
Well, you know the information, John.
Yeah. So my thoughts are we go up there, or we tell this devil friend here that we just plan on letting him know that there's a devil looking for him, and if he's looking to kill devils, we're bringing him to one, and it's up to him. We'll just try to get him here, but we're not going to endanger ourselves to like kidnap him or something. So,
well, now here's a key though. If you agree to bring him down, then you need to bring him down. If he says no, but you've agreed to the devil helping to bring you up there, you have to then decide to do something else. Or there's an auto escalation clause that's going to be here, or you will also be a target of.
Because if we agree to bring him down, it means he has to be coming down here. If we agree to try to convince him to come down here, we made no promises that he would actually come down here.
Right, but the agreement the devil's not going to make is try. The agreement is you will bring him down here.
Do not. There is no try.
Correct.
Yep. So either, yeah, he comes down here on his own free will, cool, and we're good. Or we lie, it gets found out, we get prison sentence, and character dies that way.
All right, gang, I've reconsidered. This seems way too risky and variables everywhere. It's up to you. If you guys really want to do it, that's fine. I'm leaning on where this is out of our...
Nasul can stay awake and keep watch. Nasul will be tired, but Nasul is fine with that.
Now, with that information, I have a better understanding of the never make a deal with a devil clause. If you don't do it.
All right, Mr. Devil. We've come to an agreement. You out there?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we are not in a position to force this individual down here, and we lacked the silver tongue to perhaps convince him.
Might I ask which one of you is the goody two shoes that changed the decision in this direction?
Look at Narzul.
The thing is, it's not Nasul, it's Christian, so that's the weird part. Nasul can't explain this shit.
There's some strange voices in our heads.
I was just trying to.
Some call it
I was just trying to pass the blame.
I think it's more of the laws in place are keeping us from such things. Which would, in that case, be me. I like to follow the laws, and if you if there were laws in the book saying because he's been murdering your kind, then he's fair game, I would have no problems with this. But
I
as they
mean, there
stand now-
are, but there aren't. I know you understand. I understand where you're coming from. If the surface could recognize that all lives matter, this would not be a problem.
Yes, and I am a student of the law, not an expert, but a lot of the things you mentioned, I've mere rumors of. I haven't read your rules and stuff, and so it's all very complicated. And I don't think we can make this decision right this second.
Very well. I understand your position. I wish you the best.
You as well.
If ever you change your mind, please let me know. You can find me around this area from time to time. If you wait here for a while, you'll find me. In fact, I can assure you, this room here will be vacated for a little while, at least a couple of weeks. So if you change your mind in the next couple of weeks, come here. I'll stop by periodically.
Is it okay if we rest here for a few hours?
I cannot see why not. You allowed me to do what I needed to. I will not offer you my protection while you're here, of course.
No, we can defend ourselves, but we just didn't want to you to come back here and be like, "Why are you in my jurisdiction?" or something.
No, I will consent to this, as I feel like we've made a fair arrangement otherwise here. You allowed me to continue on in my business, and I didn't have to worry about cleaning up my wounds, and none of you had to die.
And I suppose that since we have an agreement that it is relatively safe to sleep here?
No, it is as safe as it is to sleep anywhere down here.
Oh, good.
Well.
Traps anymore?
No, I set that trap in case someone tried to come down the hallway to finish me off, or to try to stop me from doing what I was doing. I've disarmed the other one further down the hall, so you should be fine as you leave.
Thank you.
What should we call you? We need to talk again.
Steve.
I am bad at these kinds of things. Don't call me anything. Just wait here. I'll find you.
All right.
Yeah, what's up, Christian?
No. Like, I for sense was like, just call him Steve. It's like, wait, no, that's your name. That would just get weird. I closed the door.
No,
Is
it's
there...
weird.
How does this door open? Inwards, outwards?
Inwards. They all open inwards.
Oh, perfect. Is there a wardrobe?
Yes.
I placed the wardrobe in front of the fucking door.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, and I guess we're trying to recover here.
Yeah,
For a bit.
go for it.
Rest. We'll do shifts of whatever. Can we hit the rest button?
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you want to exhaust some of your spells before you rest.
Not me, unless anyone wants to do that.
It's 5 back when I rest, right?
You're gonna get. I'm sorry. It's actually 4 back. Looking at your sheet. In fact, in a moment I will. If you haven't hit the rest macro yet, right?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
I'm setting it up so that it'll be correct.
I'm gonna heal myself a little bit.
Same.
I'm gonna gain 14 before this rest.
Okay.
Did use my spell point correctly. That's good. You want me to hit the rest macro now?
Yep.
Rest. Perfect. I'm now close to fully.
And I will just ask this: you are removing all rations, right, Darius?
That looked like it worked.
Yes, I am keeping track of that.
Yeah, I forgot to hit my click my mini before I used Scarify, so I just added it manually.
I guess I should actually be doing this.
Marked
Retrieve.
off 4 more rations for us.
And Darius, you're getting something from me.
The problem there, though, is for some reason it doesn't remove your temp. So.
Well, no, you're not meant to put in temp. You're meant to put in a non-lethal.
Oh, that's what happened. I put it in the wrong spot. You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this should go down by.
Well, all of it.
Is it all from a long rest? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was.
At least
I
you
thought
told
it
me it
was a
was
flat
all.
number. No, I think you're right.
Because
No,
I was
you're
at one
right.
point I had 20 and hit it, and then it all disappeared.
Yeah.
All right, if we're all rested up and you guys selected your spells for the day, I think we begin our travel back to the surface.
Let's do it with like bandage.
Azul always wants a bandage.
Well, the soul is constantly fucking on no HP. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah,
I don't.
do
I
Balance.
take hits. I don't avoid them.
Illithor, do we have time for me to just brew up some potions really quick?
What's really quick?
How many I could do? How many? What's the rate I was doing them before? Like 4 an hour, but now I have like.
I thought it was
Yeah.
maximum 3 an hour you could do.
I'm just gonna make light ones. So they're only 25. There's only 50 base, and I can get up to 250. And they
But there's
See,
still a
those are
limit
what-
of 4 potions.
4 potions. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just make. I'm
4
gonna just make
potions
4.
or 1,000 gold, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely wait an hour or two for you to.
Can I
help
get one
us.
more, Ryan?
And then I'm going to also.
That's gonna
just-
put me at 3 spell points.
Yeah, but you use pretty much them all on your own sanctuary. I'll be fine if there's a last one, as long as you don't.
That's okay.
roll a
I'll
one-dub.
give you a cure.
Oh
monitor.
yeah, baby.
Well,
I
your
am-
cures also heal him for double when Scarify is used. So that's the sort of hack here. The hack is that
Yeah.
Scarify turns the damage into regular damage, and so that turns all of your cure spells into double cures because they cure both the non-lethal and the lethal at the same time in an equal measure.
And I will actually use my thing here first.
Okay.
You use that. I'll use this. Everyone add.
Don't on me. Don't on me. I am full now.
Oh, you're full. Okay, never mind. Scratch what I did.
Well, renewed vigor, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't because it's not magical healing, right? Let me read renewed vigor. I didn't think that worked that way.
I have just been assuming that there is not a difference between those two when it comes from a supernatural ability.
Let me pull up the thing that I had with the non-lethal open.
Everyone give themselves one cure light wounds potion,
Healing.
and I'm gonna just.
Oh,
take
yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, it is whenever a spell or ability cures hit point damage. Okay. Yep. That works that way.
You said a cure light wounds. Oh, I no longer
Yeah.
have a cure light for some fucking reason.
Okay. I will send you one.
Wait, one of the modified ones? Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure this is the modified one.
We're each getting a
So-
cure light, or is this not?
Yeah, everyone's getting a cure light.
Then yes, I need one as well. I only have a cure mod.
I have neither. Well, I have a cure light now, but
Only you all fancy people. Yeah.
I mean, it was because you
I-
upgraded and
Yeah. No. All right. Split this up.
I'm half expecting us to. I removed the barrack. If you walk out, there are now 2 minnows outside,
Oh my god.
one on each side of the door.
Should roll one of these just to see. No. Okay, that's fine.
Yes. Illithor,
Thank you.
and one more. Ah, shit. I said this. Bad habits. Okay, let me just. Where's Bronya? There you are. Bam.
Also, I sent you 10 rations just so you know.
Yeah,
Guys.
I put them in my bag already.
Okay. Once these potions are handed out, I think we remove
our way
the
back up?
dresser and the wardrobe and whatever.
Yeah,
and,
there's one last
travel.
thing to deal with, and I'm going to have this so as not to make this additional reloading and redoing things. As you're leaving, as you prepare to leave,
Yes.
there is a creature that phases in through the door.
phases.
A creature made up of shadow. This will actually happen later. So if you have any non-lethal, you can heal another 8 points of it.
Ooh, baby.
But let us begin combat as this shadow phases into the door to say
You
hi.
only give me one cure light wounds, right?
Oh, I forgot to throw Brownie on
Yeah.
there.
Everyone
Okay.
has one.
Okay, cool. Because I had one on my sheet, so I just added the one to it. So I'll just remove one of these.
Remove one of them, yeah.
Just to remember which shadows, they are incorporeal, right?
They are incorporeal. That is correct.
Which means they take no damage from non-magical weapons?
No damage from non-magical weapons. That is correct.
Move action to use a potion, correct?
Correct. Oh, shit. That was a huge lag spike. Why is my task manager killing my machine?
That would have been a magic weapon.
Okay. I still need some initiative rolls there.
Oh.
True.
I don't consent to this combat.
No. Yeah, Keku might be the thing that's broken. All right. Let's begin the combat. I already did. Illithor, you are up first.
Knowledge check on shadows.
Yes. Give me a knowledge religion.
32.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I like this.
They are incorporeal creatures that can drain the life out of creatures. They do so by damaging away their strength.
Are they normally evil creatures?
Yes. Their entire desire is to make others like them. Oftentimes they are created out of painful life existences, and they wish to spread their misery to others so they can have a sort of shared misery.
I should go see a therapist about that.
The therapist. The problem is therapists don't feel like speaking with the dead.
Just real
What?
quick, Steve. Does
Yes.
incorporeal also have the mischance bullshit?
Incorporeal is not mischance, if I remember correctly. Incorporeal that's ethereal.
Okay, so yeah, I get them mixed. That's why I always was like, okay, it's not ethereal, it's just incorporeal.
Correct.
I
Cool.
would like to take my turn to apply an oil of blessed weapon to.
I don't know how that happened. Yes.
To Narzul's weapon, if I can. So I'd like give Chieftain put out your blade, and I want to.
Well, thank you. I was going to do that, so okay. I would prefer you on main part.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever he directs me to, I'll just.
Branya.
The sad thing about using a double weapon, they are each their own counterpart.
Yep.
I am going to. I guess move in. I don't feel. So he succeeded. Would we know whether or not they hit touch AC?
They hit touch AC.
So,
yep.
Okay.
And incorporeal.
Yep. All incorporeal things hit touch AC.
Yeah.
I figured as much. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go defensive, full defensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Narzul.
Yeah, well, I know what this is going to be, so.
Yep.
Chris Dance, Rage on, cool. And yeah, we will just do this one. I will do 1 times half, and I hope this fucking works right. Oh, double strike off. I just need to. Yeah, bless. What is it? It should have +1 for overcoming it.
Yeah, it can hit it as if it were a regular weapon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I get bonus damage. No, I don't get bonus damage to it.
Nope.
Okay, then yeah.
Ooh,
I've rolled a 2.
that is a hit, though. For decent damage. Thaddeus.
Bomb! Just
Yeah.
bomb it. I don't give a fuck
Bomb.
about just splash.
I mean, you don't have to give a fuck about the splash.
True, you
It
can also
wasn't gonna
exclude
hit you
mine.
anyway.
All right, you bomb it. That will manage to miss it, and it will sort of slide out of the way. But it will. The door is closed, so I'm going to say it will splash again. No matter what, it splashes on this thing. So it will make a reflex save against splash damage.
Reflex for half. Oh, yeah, take 6. Let's just go ahead and take that full 6.
It does take 6.
All right, and Ner'zhul, you're okay because I opted to make your square, not the damaging one.
Let's go.
All right, it's going to go. Ner'zhul looks like a tasty, tasty creature to bring over to its side.
It's gonna take you a bit, but yep.
Reaches out to take your muscles from you. 13 versus touch.
Yep.
Take 4 points of strength damage.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Echo.
Ah,
Oh, Echo never got healed back up. Echo didn't. You need to hit the rest macro on Echo.
You know, that would do it.
I only take strength damage, no other damage?
Just strength damage. That's it.
Okay.
Because when you reach
Oh,
0, you're done.
Yeah.
That echoes back to full that it has while it's inside of my body, it has fast fuel.
Okay.
It's fast
Gotcha.
fuel 5. So
Chieftain, I have potion on build. Please use another pot of axe.
wait, what do you have on you? Because I have. Let me see. What's Echo gonna grab from my mouse control belt? Well, I don't really have much to offer in this situation with Echo.
I'm just glad at
Okay.
least we can fight it this time.
Yeah.
Then
I
that'll
think
take us to
Echo's just gonna
Ilithor.
chill.
Am I able to reach in his belt and do that, or
What are you trying to do?
he has a potion on his belt he wants me to use on his other side?
Yes,
of
you
his
can.
arm?
You can basically shatter it against him.
Oh, he wants me to put it on coat his axe, the other side of his axe.
Oh, a potion of blessed weapon. You mean? Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I have
what it
another-
is.
I have one of my
That'll be a full round action to retrieve that and then pour it on there. But absolutely,
Sure.
I'll allow that.
I'll do it. Yep. I'll do
Cool.
that.
Branya.
Can you scare incorporeal? It's undead.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they're undead.
Yeah, that's the kick. It's undead.
Yeah. Well,
How does assisting work? Does he need to be next to a creature or next to me?
He needs to be next to the creature.
Ah!
I guess I don't really know what else to do. So
All right, that's fine. You're kind of in a sticky situation. I mean, you could step up and try to assist, but
but I'd have to get past him.
no. Why would you have to get past him?
I'm guessing you
That's
can
it.
stand here.
Yeah,
Assist with what?
make an assist check. And aid
I thought
another
you said I had
check.
to be on the. I thought
No, you
said
have
I
to
had
be
on the-
adjacent to it, not flanking it.
Okay, I thought you said. I thought you to the enemy, right?
To the enemy, yes.
Here.
Oh, I can. I didn't know I could go
Yes,
there.
that is a
because of
square
this
that is
ball.
available. Yes.
Okay. In
Yeah,
that
just
case,
looks
that's what I
weird.
will do.
It's just a 3/4 square. Give me a attack roll. Just a plain attack roll.
Oh yeah.
Wait, to assist?
Yes, that is how that works. Assisting is not
Oh.
automatic. You make an attack roll against
D15.
AC 10.
Melee attack, right?
Melee attack, yep.
Okay, just to make sure I'm clicking the right button.
All right, that is successful. Ner'zhul.
Dang it.
So, both my things are now blessed. So we're going for that. What is the assist?
+2 to attack
+2. Okay.
on your first attack.
Oh, just on the first one. Okay.
Yep.
Do we know this thing's AC?
Nope.
Nope.
AC is not a thing you can know. Just to be
Okay.
clear, it's not a thing you can know.
Okay. I'm not gonna risk power attacking.
Okay.
So first,
Ooh.
well, okay.
Yeah, it
It
ceases
can't
to be.
crit though. I don't think.
No, that 100% crits.
But I think incorporeal can't be crit. I think.
No, that's ethereal. Again, I think.
No, it might
think
be
that's the one that-
incorporeal. He might be right. I always get it all screwed up as well.
I would argue it's what allows me to crit it.
Yeah, they are immune to critical and precision based. So no crit. They just
In addition, all criticals against an evil foe are automatically successful.
There we go.
So I would say the blessed weapon specific overwrites that and says
No.
you still crit.
No, it does not say yes, but this is immune to critical hits. So you have a successful critical hit that it's immune to. It's used for when you're fighting a devil or a demon and you crit against it, you don't have to confirm.
Striking evil incorporeal creatures.
Hold on.
That is legitimate, like a line in the blessed weapon.
Are you doing this thing where you're taking one certain line and then combining with another certain line?
No, like the weapon is treated as having a +1 for the bonus of the purpose of the bypassing DR of evil creatures or striking incorporeal. Like because it's really good
Right, so
against striking incorporeal.
that's one line, and then you're jumping to a different line and trying to use one line to say that links to the other line. That the second line, the second sentence is an entirely different paragraph. So
okay, fine.
So if this were the Barbazoo from earlier and you did this, you would have crit against it immediately. But it is immune to critical hits. That doesn't change. This does not give you a way to bypass immunity. You didn't but either way, you still down it.
And that has been 2 rounds.
Yep. Combat
goes to 15.
ends.
Does any loot drop out of its body?
It does not.
Warrior form.
Darn.
What do you guys think? Was that Sigmund?
That was not Sigmund.
Ron, did you
There's
feel
no style. It had no style. It had no grace.
True. If a grooming kit didn't pop out of it. it's not Sigmund.
It was coming back to get
That
his
is,
grooming
can you
kit.
make cream to help strength?
I will prepare restoration lesser.
I thought you were about to ask him if he can make you cream. I was like, what the?
So yeah, I'm
can
going
make
to
you
prep that
cream.
spell. Take a minute to prep that one, and then I'm just gonna cast it.
Somebody creamed in my soda.
But yeah. Otherwise, the party will be able to make it
take
to the surface
Yeah,
the rest of
restores
the way.
3 of your strength damage.
Hey, back to the surface and end.
Yeah. This was the only thing from the chart that I felt like was of any real semblance of problem for you. There was one I thought might have been neat, but you guys slept through it. So, and it doesn't affect doors if it passes them.
Nice.
So you arrive back at the good old surface.
What's it a fucking
Moraxis,
news?
and I believe you are in good shape for leveling.
Let's go.
Finally
Yes.
feels safe to level.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little bit of bonus XP.
Yes.
You made some good deals,
Okay.
and that deserves a reward.
What have I been picking so far? I think it's HP, right? Oh, and I picked alternative because my total number of rages I can have per day.
Okay.
Which that seems very fucking important to me.
That is all for everything else. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
GG.